And maybe it's not a banger, maybe it's actually just kind of ass, I don't know. Hi, hello, hi, Botan. I know this is a very weird time for me to stream today, and it's not going to be a long stream probably, but I do wanna play Limbus Company as much as I can. So I'm also like immediately jumping in. If you guys don't mind, I will have to stop Spoopify. I will have to stop you, my dear friend. And I wanna see if I can like finish it in like the next 2 hours or so. That's I think the amount of time I will have for the most part. I'm not quite sure though. I think I will also have to change this into full without mode there. Limbus Company! I have like no idea what the fuck's going on in Limbus Company at the moment. I have no idea what this shit is. The Chinese spring cultivation game. Let's fucking go. This is what Limbus needed. This is what we needed. We needed this. We wanted this. So hold on. Let me get everything. Let me get all the points. Yeah, thank you. As I mentioned, I will immediately just jump into it. I'm not even going to try and do stuff. I have no idea what to expect. Oh, this is I love the background of Limbus Company. I don't think I've mentioned this often enough. The background of the areas are like so fucking good. Let's a fucking go. The hall was chill with a tense air, and those present all sat in complete silence. Then there was Cha Yan-chun with her lips slightly curled into a mirthless sneer. And at the center of it all sat Cha Shi-chun, unsure of what to say next. Well, everyone? Cha Yan-chun, seated next to the hierarch seat upon which Shi-chun sat, smoothly takes control of the situation and begins to the assembly. Honored heads of houses, lords of each family, their proxy members, and she nods slightly acknowledging our awkward presence, and little Shi-chun's guests who stay here at or H Corp seems to be extending without a foreseeable end. Isn't she technically from Q Corp? What's up with her acting like she's any less of an outsider than we are? Yeah, and did everyone catch that? Or H Corp? Unbelievable, she's trying to take over. Regardless of everything else, the fact that she hijacked the meeting from the get-go is ridiculous, especially with Cha Shi-chun, the family hierarchy herself, presiding over this official assembly. Clearly, she's using the pretense of assisting the hierarch to assert her own dominance over these proceedings. As we are all aware, venerable former Cha Mu has always discussed with and confided in me about the matters of greatest import, the momentousness of which steered the very course of H Corp's prospects. Even after I departed the family for a Q Corp, venerable former Ja Mu has always written missives to confer such matters with me. Something about it smelled suspicious, but we'd already missed a window to challenge her to present us with proof without breaking decorum. I do love that, like, in ancient China, you would get killed if you, like, walk too fast or shit like that, man. Ancient China was, like, fucking crazy. Thus, as it naturally follows that I would be the inheritor of the venerable Cha Mu's will, I shall be presiding over this regular assembly, which we convene now to discuss and determine the future of H Corp. What a grandiose and self-important introduction. It seemed clear to me that she considered herself to be the main character of the scene, or something. Your grace certainly befits your station, Yuan-chun. We are all impressed by your utmost dedication to the citizenry of Hong Yuan, despite your already saturated schedule. We can hardly thank you enough for your magnanimity, Lady Yuan-chun. My parents, a true shame that they couldn't be here, have always sung praise of your expertise, Lady Yuan-chun. They are dead. His parents are fucking dead. Oh, it's a cloud guy. Oh, I didn't notice that, like, his hair is, like, split in two. Like a ponytail. That's kinda wack. Responses from the participants are just as protracted, only obsequious instead of arrogant. As heads of some of those houses were under investigation for consorting with the forces foreign to Hang Yuan, their vacuum was filled by their children's generation, many of whom we had the pleasure of meeting during the family hierarch war. Very well, then shall we welcome Chi-Chun, the next person to sit on the seat of the Hang Yuan's family hierarch. Greetings, I am... Now let us begin. For many years, all those who have gathered here have toiled and day and night for the eternal prosperity and growth of H-Corp. Chi-Chun's expression immediately sours as Yuan-Chun unceremoniously cuts off her self-introduction. First on the agenda for this assembly are urgent discussions and passage of new major policy items that have been tabled for far too long. Distributive contribution-wise auctioning policy, quarterly amnesty policy. Hold on, big sister Yuan-Chun. Passing the distributive contribution-wise auctioning policy would allow the open auction for any remaining rooms the day before reconstruction days, and the quarterly amnesty wouldn't do anything but give unfair advantage to certain families and high net worth individuals, guaranteeing them large real estate assignments regardless of their performance in the previous year. Okay. Chi-Chun stutters a little, fluster before continuing. My point is, these policies are going to rattle H-Corp's economy the moment they go into effect. Besides, these policies were pretty much drawn to favor lining the pockets of select few families and high-ranking officials of H-Corp. If I may, venerable hierarch, lining the pockets, that is quite an odd turn of phrase to refer to the bare minimum of respect the society might be paid to its highest contributing members, don't you think? Oh my god, I don't like these guys. They fucking suck, holy shit. They are lame. Oh, before we continue, Chi-Chun, I'm not entirely certain if you are aware, but ever since the ascension of the new family hierarch, the perceived value of Hang Yuan has been raised into the, for lack of a better word, rock bottom. Clearly this demonstrates Hang Yuan's concern and its lack of faith in the newly appointed family hierarch. I think it's already been barreling down before Chi-Chun got a seat though. Therefore, it naturally follows that our most urgent task at hand is to put a stop to this value and reputation free-fall and restore prosperity and greatness to Hang Yuan once again. Yeah, okay, and that's the family hierarch's job, right? Why are you? If you had perused H-Corp's article of association, you would have known that, should H-Corp be deemed to be in a state of crisis, the four great houses and the board of directors' voice may also carry de facto power in the assembly. And the board of directors, that's us, has determined that we are now in a state of crisis. State of crisis? What crisis? Everything that led to my ascension to the family hierarch was legitimate, down to the final approval. These unseemly rumors and slander tanking our value, which we have built up as it do. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, use normal words. Assiduously through the years upon years of toil. So what is this, if not a state of crisis? And who wouldn't doubt the new family hierarch's qualities when this decline has coincided precisely with the ascension? Yuan-Chun was somehow turning the room against Chi-Chun without presenting a single shred of evidence, portraying here some burdensome hierarch who is single-handedly tanking H-Corp's value. She was on a fucking throne for like what, 2 days, 1 day? How is she getting like flack for everything now? They all started a fucking civil war, that's not her fault. No one in the assembly, not even a single representative from any families present, stepped up to point out how Chi-Chun's swift actions were what finally repelled the outside forces that had marched right up to Hang Yuan's front yard. or how she deftly maneuvered their forces to quell the embers of war by quickly taking control of the chaos within Dangguan. She hadn't shown any glaring signs of incompetence since her ascension despite her relative inexperience, but... Everyone in Hong Yuan's board of directors, the heads of each family, averted their eyes as though all of that had somehow inconceivable slipped their minds. So you take yourself to be a qualified individual for the responsibility, Shi-chun? Very well, then proceed. We're all waiting for you to begin your briefing before the assembly regarding the last 30 years' quarterly net revenue records for Hong Yuan singularity-related business.
So awesome.
Sharko, hi, said breakfast. No breakfast yet, that will be in like 2-3 hours probably. How you doing, Sharko? Wait, hold on. We're all waiting for you to begin your briefing before the assembly regarding the last 30 years' quarterly net revenue records of Hong Yuan singularity-related business. Your calculations on next year's fiscal debt forecast and the exact recipe and variation numbers of the bonuses that have been registered in the last 5 years. All of her fault, by the way. All of her Shi-chun's fault. She should have like done everything in like 2 days. Mo-momo-mo, no MPREG, Mo-momo. No MPREG, Mo-momo, unbelievable. But yeah, thanks for the sub, by the way, Sharko. I don't think I mentioned that. Arigato gozaimashita. You know what, I'm gonna fucking check what thank you in Chinese is. Hold on. I wanna be able to say thank you in Chinese. I don't wanna download this. Why Italian? No, I think it's gonna be easy, like the easy one, right? I think that's what most people use. Oh my fucking god, it's in kanji. Are you kidding me? How do I? It's.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No, that's like wrong. I don't know. This shit isn't fucking. I can't fucking read that. Oh, yeah, okay, you know what? Google Translate then. And then it's gonna be Google Translate. Ah. 谢谢？
谢谢。
谢谢。谢谢。Yeah, exactly. 谢谢. Yeah, that's the translation I fucking got. It's like, dude, what the fuck? Ishamek, why are you talking about pissing again? Shaco. I got like a really good +2 joke. What does the lesbian do in the bathroom? She urinates. I fucking hate this joke so much, it fucking sucks. Get it, Yuri? Like Yuri? That's the venerable hierarch has not received the data prior to the meeting. You must all be aware of the chaos that followed the ascension. We are all still indexing all available materials too. Isn't that funny? Not once in the history of Hong Yuan has the family hierarch ever failed to provide immediate and detailed answers regarding Hong Yuan's historical statistics. Young John must have known all of this all along. She must have known how the previous family hierarchs were all directly supplied with an immense repository of information through the Sha Huang worm or something of the equivalent. Kamsahamnida. And she's using it to target Shi-chun's weakness, knowingly asking questions the first family hierarch without the worm couldn't possibly answer. The responsibilities at the venerable seat of the hierarch, Cha Mu, are matched only by the great power bestowed upon it. Thus, how are we to leave the matters of the ring to someone who is so evidently unprepared for the task? Given the present circumstances, our hands may be forced to cultivate the motion of no confidence. Oh, can I just like use the fucking Haishu to cut the neck off? The motion of no confidence? A motion of no confidence when passed by the high-ranking political officials can result in a removal of the chief executive from office. So they're going after Shi-chun's power. So this is the picture Cha Yuan-Jun wanted to paint. Impotent family hierarch stammering and stumbling through her first meeting to the total and near unanimous lack of support from the H-Corp board of directors. Momo is scared of getting pregnant. I am actually, yes. How could you figure that out? I don't want to get pregnant. I want to be like child-free. I'm an r/child-free user. What about jargon? They're on about. Seems to me they've got no ounce of respect for the last of us. Never trust towards overly obsessed with numbers and optimizations. They were the first ones to kick you out the moment they no longer see you as useful. Tch. You're not the only one who's pissed off, so can you please stop shaking your leg for a second? Don't need to make our frustration any more obvious, you know. My ass would have left the chair long ago if it weren't for this less. In H-Corp, should the board of directors unanimously vote in favor of the motion, certain parts of the family hierarch's power will be removed. It is entirely possible that she will become a hierarch in name only. Do you know if you're single in Japan, you're gonna have to pay twice the price? I know they are apparently in Switzerland. They are trying to like, if there's a single guy living like a 4-room house or something, they are like in Zurich. I think it's currently in the plans. They wanna kick them out or something. You better find a wife. Can it be a girlfriend? Can it be? I'm not even in fucking Japan. Why should I care? Why should I care about Japan? I'm not there yet. So they're threatening to fire her unless she falls in line. This is a needlessly convoluted way to. The assembly will now consider the motion of no confidence. Are there any objections to bringing the motion of no confidence against family hierarch Cha Shi-jun to the floor? No, they plan to settle a plan that forces him to. A fucking statement that is girlfriend. I see how it is. How about they make maybe having a family and child and something a lot more possible in Japan first instead of forcing them to. Like, dude, no one wants to have kids because they don't have the fucking time or anything for it. How are you supposed to get a girlfriend if you're working from like 9 to 12? And like have like, what, fucking 3 hours of sleep time and nothing else? I don't know what's up with the singers. I heard it on the radio. I think maybe it was just like an idea that's still floating around or something of that sort. Maybe nothing serious, but like I did hear about that shit. So there is that. Are there any hold on, the word of no confidence isn't an item you can invoke so lightly. The Shi family has no objections. Fuck you! Let's say the Wang family has no objections either. Sure family too. The arrest of the previous family head seems to have changed precisely nothing. Those in power wore more youthful faces, but their tongues still carried the same old resistance to change. The new family heads were just as uncooperative as ever, and everyone seemed to be solely interested in staying in Cha Yuan-Chun's good graces. Oh wait. Don't tell me Cha Shi is in a comp family seat and is going to reject it. That would be so fucking cool. Japan's population is rapidly aging, as I say. Every population is aging because no one has the time, the money, or anything of that sort to make or want to have kids. It's a societal issue. Forcing them to have kids is not going to work. They like have to actually do a lot of changes. 30% of its population is aged 65 or older. Like, that problem is in every country. It's like why Europe is so obsessed with immigration, like trying to get as many people as possible into the country. It's why China is trying to get the one-child policy completely reverse and like try to make people bang again. It's why it's fucked everywhere. The thing is, however, even if like 30% of the population is like age 65 and stuff, and like we have a lot of young populations now, right? There was like a little bit of terror happening about automation, that the workforce is going to be replaced by machines anyways. So I feel like if they actually just like put into money into automation, at least workforce wise, we wouldn't have a problem, we wouldn't have an issue. We would still have like an issue when it comes to employment and stuff, but in that case, you would have to make companies like pay taxes or a universal basic income, something of that sort. It's weird. I feel like Japan in this case is going the wrong way, and so is mostly every other country as well. They just they kind of don't wanna like bother fixing any issues whatsoever. Let me drink something. Okay, please, shiashu or something. I want shiashu. New faces, same old. And needless to say, Heathcliff wasn't only sin of fuming with rage. He's far too vexing to simply watch and do not. Right? I knew you would let this slide, Don Quixote. They're walking all over Shichon like she's not even here. Forsooth, we cannot let such injustice transpire unabated. Hey, it seems like we're going both on the same page. Some French politician who is getting kicked out recently says, yeah, we prioritize the boomers who are being screwed the next generation. Yes! Because there are like a lot more boomers than zoomers. There are a lot more boomers than zoomers. So everyone's trying to like get all their votes from the boomers and like decides to fuck over the zoomers. Because people are, I'm gonna be honest, like, because people are not dying quickly enough, the young generation is like completely fucked. Like, this is going to take ages to rectify. Maybe the next zoomers are going to a little bit better, but like, I assume they're going to get fucked as equally in order for us. Like when we get like really old, they're going to pander hardcore to us and like completely fuck over the generation Alpha or whatever next. It's just going to happen this way constantly. Simply because democracy is heavily flawed. There should have been an upper limit on how old you can be to vote. Like if you're 85 or like 80 or something, you shouldn't be able to vote anymore. Something like that, in order to like cut the upper half off, right? We should have added a law like that. Because as far as democracy goes, it heavily supports the older generation who don't even have like that much to say anyways, who don't get affected by most of the laws, like most of the economy. As long as they get a pension, they're like good. That's it. I'm not going to hesitate to make myself heard again. This time I want to be courageous with your help, Donkey. Oh my god. What the fuck? Why are they interacting this way? Exactly. Yeah, like why are all the politicians like 85 years old or something? Trump, Biden, half the fucking Senate in every single country. They're all like fucking 80. They're going to die the moment their policies are getting implemented. It pisses me off. They should have no say in the future of any country whatsoever. It's dumb. Come on, let's do this together, okay? Very well, I am in agreement. Yeah, then let's go on 3 at the same time. Okay, what? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, I'm like... Oh, this is going to be a fucking mess. If there are no objections, 1, 2... The assembly will put this resolution to vote in a month and... 3! Here, I objection! Hold on. Hold on. Objection! Bloody hell! Okay, I think this is a bit too loud, isn't it? It is way too loud, hold on. Objection! Bloody hell! Oh, have you gone mental? Sinclair stood tall at the center of the entire room's undivided astonishment alone. Don Quixote, still firmly in her seat, gazed upon Sinclair's proud stand and rubbed her nose. Young Sinclair, thou hast evolved indeed. What an unmitigated pursuer of justice thou hast become, with such unrelenting fervor and utter disregard for decorum. Certainly, my efforts have finally borne fruit. She didn't do anything, by the way. What the hell? Did Don Quixote or Heathcliff suddenly rub off on you or something? No, wait, no! What happened there, Don Quixote? We were going to... What happened to objecting together? Huh? I had taken that suggestion to mean that we must avoid the dissatisfaction through the official channels, borrowing the title of the illustrious Red Gaze at the Department of LCC. Disputes in succession of power and such a high level of government are hardly ever resolved with fresh grandstanding. Wouldst thou not agree? Why are you normal all of a sudden? Oh, completely flustered. My god, I fucking love the scene. Lad, what happened? What happened to the climbing meek boy? Well, that's... I guess I just assume that this is how Limbus Company rolls, no? There seems to have been unexpected outbursts from Shi-chun's guests. China can stay small and contained in a box. China will grow larger. There's nothing you can do about it. Hi, 4 Elemental, how are you doing? Withdraw your objection, and we will consider this a momentary loss of control and not enter it as an official statement. It was Sinclair's eyes are shaking like someone with his life on the line. Shi-chun. If not, I take that you have full confidence in her abilities. So please, I encourage you to elaborate. When and how will Shi-chun demonstrate her aptitude for the responsibilities of the family hierarchy? Just staring at my Encaphaline model reserves 3. Let's fucking go! His voice continues to shrivel into a corner. He can't, and how could anyone? How could anyone when we all had a very clear view of a path to ascension? During the family hierarchy evaluation, Cha Bayu donated the coins he received from Cha Shu to you, essentially a pity party to your way to victory. Click clock? Sinclair, you sent yourself into the kitchen. He will get fried. Inshallah. We will eat Sinclair. And for your ascension, Cha Shi and those outside from an outside company had to almost literally carry you to the seat. Has there even been a single victory attained by your own hands in that entire process? Oh, please, for the love of God, please be fucking Cha Shi. Please be Cha Shi. Ah, but we have not been all witnesses to the qualities she exhibited during the family hierarchy evaluation and her own ascension. You must have no shame, snaking your forked tongue in the audience of both heaven and earth like an unwitted buffoon. That's when quite even footsteps broke through Cha Yanchun's massive dismantling of Shi-chun. Oh fuck. Ah, it's not him, oh my god. Chicken star. He will get turned into... No, wait. He's not getting turned into a chicken. That is Half-Life thing. Sigong jumpscare. Yet I see the point. The hierarchy with their grace needs only demonstrate her already established qualifications before all. There is no place for an outsider to speak, but proceed. Just how will she prove herself before us? What an odd statement coming from a fellow outsider who's been chattering for minutes on end. Forgive me, I could only presume from your verbosity that the right to speak in this forum was open to all outsiders. Fucking yes! Zigon, fucking kick your ass! Oh, by the way, it says the pinky over here. Behind him. Hold on. Can I move this guy down? Hold on, the text as well. It says a pinky over there, which is like really cool. She pinky. I know that like all three. Okay, I didn't know that all three of them were pinkies, right? I thought Zilo and Cha Shi were pinkies. She's part of the Poggers. God damn it. Ah, God, I love when they like draw the when they have like these closed eye stuff, right? Like as if they're just contemplating how to roast your ass in the best ways possible. I love this when they make it in like anime and manga like that. Whenever it's about China or something. You have said it yourself now that the word of no confidence resolution will proceed in a month. That seems to give the venerable hierarch a month to regain the trust of each family. Hold on. What? It is rather clear to me that there are many who find their own defeat in the family hierarchy difficult to accept. Such a doubt is easily resolved. A match between clans should lay out the results quite obviously. Very well, a challenge between clans, which would preclude the participation of the family hierarch's Haishu and the Xiaolan guards. I assume preclude means they are like excluded. So you would remove their power and Chu before the game even begins? Why not make this a test? A series of sparring matches in both academia and martial arts, if such is the case. Ha! What audacity! Do you have really that much faith in Jia Shijun's abilities? You must know the consequence of failing these matches. No, it would be unanimous, one-sided, and the reward of no confidence. And naturally, any and all rights pertaining to the family hierarchy shall be transferred to the board of directors. That is fine by us. You are free to choose any champion whom you see fit. Unfortunately, your underlings don't seem to share your inflated confidence. But in the midst of the confused, flabbergasted silence, spam detected. Goodbye, metaphysical betterment TM. God, I love everybody. He's so fucking good. A clear, carefree, yet defiant voice rings out. Hong Lucy thought. That's not true at all, big sister Yuan Chun. We actually have just as much confidence in Shi-chun as she does. His wide eyes stared directly and unblinkingly into Jia Yuan-chun. I can't wait for Shi-chun to be literally shivering. It occurred to me that this might be his way of expressing anger. What? Impudent child, how dare he stare me down like that? Then you are welcome to try. 1 month. You have but 1 month to prove before all in audience that she is indeed fit to beat the family hierarch. Should you fail, the vote may as well be a mere formality. In other words, should she successfully prove herself, none of you shall again rightly challenge the independent rights and powers bestowed upon the family hierarch. The consequence of such recalls, Jesus Christ, use words I can actually fucking pronounce. The consequences of such smartness would be no different from those that the traitors are facing, wouldn't you agree? Well then, we will excuse ourselves now. Wait, I'm an ama. Qigong turns the road towards us with the same mysterious smile and slowly directs us outside the assembly hall. We may call them sparring matches, but you must know that each and every one of them is a test to prove your claim to the seat of the family hierarch. Hi Vita, we are doing. A month is a time far too brief for drastic improvement, regardless of for whom it may be. Learning from a proper master for 10 months straight might teach you a few things, but who knows how long the search for one such master might take, not to mention the official channels through which you must bring them past Dark One Yan's walls, which may take up to 2 months. Why not relent now and relinquish but a part of your powers as the family hierarch to the board of directors? Oh, say hi to your ex-wife. Say hi to your ex-wife, yeah? It seems that this fellow outside his mental faculties are impressively like... I need to fucking screenshot this. I need to fucking screenshot this. This is such a banger quote. Jesus fucking Christ. Holy shit. Fucking demolished. God damn it. Oh fuck. It seems that this fellow outsider's mental faculties are impressively lacking. Oh my god. My lord has spoken in the past that when in the presence of 3 people, at least one of them is bound to be a teacher of mine. And here they are, aren't they? Shashijun's masters, each carrying something new to teach her. All 13 of them. Let's fucking go. Qigong gestured confidently towards the flabbergasted sinners, and the assembly came to an end. So they won't make it like physically stronger, but like all of them do have like the knowledge of someone physically stronger, right? Like Ryosho probably. Otis is like very good in strategy and shit. Ryosho is like obviously the best combatant. Don Quixote is a fucking. I mean, okay, we're at this point, you already have spoilers, right? Don Quixote is a fucking 300-year-old vampire. She fucking knows shit. Heathcliff was in a rich family. Yi-Sang created a portal to the multi-dimension. Frost can talk to people in multiple dimensions. Sinclair can do shit. Rodian can gamble. Rodian has a zen of like a true gambler. Did I forget anyone? I don't know if Gregor can do anything. Gregor can talk about the autonomy of a cockroach. Oh, and Mersault is a fucking lexicon, I think. 12 teachers. Someone is not teaching. Oh, that someone is me. We were planning to train Shashijun anyway, but it seems we are now under an unexpected deadline. Hey, when you said the LCP was going to help me out, did you guys mean that you were going to publicly humiliate the crap out of me at the assembly? Yes. Of course, Shashijun. We wouldn't do something like that. Big Sister Yuan Johnson, old snake. You've just given her 30 days to set the perfect stage for my downfall, to prove the world once and for all that I'm not qualified at all to be the family hierarch. But Shijun, weren't you always so good at humbling anyone who dared underestimate you? Not so much anymore. Back then, like an idiot, I thought I just had to hold on with everything I had. I thought that's all I ever had to do, but now... Now... things are different. It's true that I'm vastly underqualified to be the family hierarch, and she's right. I'm pretty much locked into this position. Shijun, don't tell me that woman's bullshit actually got to you. Well, she wasn't completely wrong, right? I'm just some kid who happened to be just good enough to survive some traps and ambushes. I'm afraid that the responsibility of a family hierarch might be too much. Her self-confidence has significantly decreased compared to the observation from my previous interaction. The heck, Shijun? I don't remember you being this kind of character. What happened to the girl who looked down on us the moment we met? I even had the audacity to pretend to not know who we were, didn't you? Where did all that confidence go, girl? Tick-tock, tick-tock. That actually got under your skin back then, huh? God damn it. So, Shijun, what do you want to do? Are you sure you're okay with this? Are you okay with letting this happen? If I let it happen, Big Sister Yuan Jun's going to continue expanding her influence here. I'm sure she and the board of directors have been cozying up to each other for a long time. Is the implication that her testaments on her influence were true? Yep, it's true. Before she left for Q-Corp, Big Sister Yuan Jun used to always accompany Ja Mu to these assemblies. If we just let them hold a vote of no confidence, they're going to anonymously vote against me and slowly reduce the family hierarch's scope of power. And who knows, they might even call for a re-evaluation, however unlikely that sounds. Besides, Big Sister Yuan Jun, I think her definition of Han Yuan's prosperity might be different from mine. What she's looking for isn't H-Corp superiority, it's Dark One wants. And I know that this all had something to do with its ties to Q-Corp, which I bet has already been going on for a while just under my radar. I'm sure they've already had plenty of talks behind my back. Which is not the kind of vision you have for Hung Yuan's future, right? And that's why you spoke up against her. My vision for Hung Yuan is... I want to change H-Corp to be the kind of place where people can live without fear. I just never imagined I'd have to prove myself like this, and in only 30 days. Even then, your vision hasn't changed, right? It hasn't. Great, so it's decided then, huh? We just need Fao to deliver the news to Sword. So to summarize, the responsibility of training Shichun to win these matches, these amorphous tests upon which hinges the family hierarch's fate, and almost every facet of which is entirely under Jia Yuanchun's control, by the way, and is probably a trap, within the next 30 days is ours. And we have to explain that to Sword. Haha, wow, that sounds like a lot of work when you put it like that. Post-mortem reports have become quite rote. Sometime later. Prithee, thou must impress upon the illustrious red gazer. 'Twasn't mine idea this time. Sinclair stared blankly at Don Quixote as she made a desperate plea towards Zod. Yes, and I understand it as well for the 8th time. As always, Zod was wearing the same refreshingly incomprehensibly smile. She's going fucking Manhera over here. She's like going to explode. The kind of smile that makes people increasingly anxious long and last. Well, that gives us about 30 days, during which those sparring matches, tests, whatever, will be happening as well. Great, then let's give it our best. Sinclair mutters in a near whisper, clearly feeling responsibility for what happened. Yes, I understand I never should have stepped out of line like that, but something just... Yeah, so let's give it our best. I totally agree. We mess everything up again, and what? Limbus Company was always going to remain here and assist Miss Shichun's acclimatize herself to the responsibilities of the family hierarch. I need to breathe more, holy moly. It was always a plan. Well, I sure am glad that I took Fao's advice about how meticulous planning is completely pointless when it comes to LCP's missions. I never would have had to submit 9 separate disciplinary incidents reports back during J-Corp incident had I known. So I don't like how everything's like being blamed on the boss right now, because I feel like the boss at least gave Shichun a fighting chance, right? Like, she was going to get ousted either way. At least now we can kind of prove that, dude, we will kick your ass. I don't like how like the group is getting fucked this way right now. Feels kind of rude. Let me also like increase the sound a bit. I believe I should be able to explain this further. Prior to his departure, my lord was concerned that such a thing would come to pass. Oh, oh my god, no. The King Kong is gone. Fucking King Kong is gone. I want my gorilla man. Why did he leave? Damn it. That is why he has left Silo and I here to look after the new family hierarch's position, which must still be on rather thin ice. Oh, so that's what they were privately talking about when we pulled them aside. I shall drink. Doing nothing and allowing her wicked machinations to progress would have irrevocably made the entire board of directors nod, but put he in Yuanchun's hands. Okay, so why can Shichun just use the high shoes to kill Yuanchun? I feel like, isn't that like the entire culture of the fucking Chinese, not the Chinese, of H-Corp, that people just like send assassins to each other? I mean, okay, well, she is the wife of Q-Corp, I guess, right? Like, if she dies, I assume there's going to be a big-ass war. But, like, also, just say it was an accident. That she just, like, slipped upstairs or something. Not everything can be solved with murder. That would work. Like, that... They tried to solve everything with murder like a week ago, Sharko. That's the thing. And that would have led the snake, the factor assumed the seat of the family hierarchy. Again, such an insidious foe who wields intrigue as a weapon, the most viable strategy is the most direct one. Challenge her head on. Huh? Like, I bet she's going to send assassins towards us. Besides, this is not giving you the excuse you needed to prolong your company stay in Dark One Yan. This is also a prime opportunity for Cha Shi-chun to further solidify her influence here. Depending on the outcome of the Vote of No Confidence, they have played right into our hands by accepting this deal. So, I don't want to rain on everyone's parade, but like, are we not going to consider what might happen if we fail? No, we are not. Because you will not fail, not with us aiding your efforts. Also, were you serious back then when you said that we were all going to teach Shashi-chun all drill for us? I won't object to selecting only a few us with better aptitude to be educators. Oh, by the way, we already have an established internal hierarchy based on the sum of our abilities. Of course, the results went entirely to my satisfaction due to an unexpected incident. Miss Otis, that is a statement mired in a narrowed vision rifle with factual fractions. I am of the stance that the qualities of a good teacher are defined not by such statistics. So you must be the one who plays last in that scale. God damn it. Just don't say anything, but best not to stand out like a sore thumb. I may have overreacted then. My lord has said, from the virtuous we may learn to replicate their merits, from the flawed we may learn to avoid their failings. As long as the student is willing to learn, anyone and anything can be a teacher. I also, to embrace this teaching, seek from all those who we come across, just what in the heavens are you doing? Aha! I am preparing a lesson plan for a young Shi-chun of family hierarchy. Well, you sure got on that fast. So what are these yellow wormy things in here? Aha! This is star! Twinkle twinkling in its radiance! According to this schedule you have prepared, the student would have negative 3 hours available for sleep. This lesson plans execution. According to this schedule you have prepared, the student would have negative 3 hours available for sleep. This lesson plan's execution will require cooperation from T-Corp. Yeah, it would be a mistake, most fatal indeed. I shall correct it post-haste. Sigon was staring at Don Quixote's expression of her wild artistic merit upon the curriculum with her usual crescent moon eyes. Wait, is that supposed to be Shi-chun's grimace? Oh, she's grimacing. She's doing the grimace shake. Oh, I tried the grimace shake, by the way, since McDonald's has like the thingy going on, right? I tried the grimace shake. It was fine. No, it doesn't. It does. We got like an all around the world event going on in the German McDonald's. And why do we have all the American stuff? We don't have American stuff. We got like Japanese black pepper nuggets. We got like habanero ranch Mexican burgers. We got like Korean Sprites. It was Sakura Sprite and like currently watermelon Sprite, I think. I tried a couple of them out. I think the Japanese black pepper nuggets are like really cool, especially with the soy sauce dips and the Szechuan dip as well now. The burgers I don't know. I only tried the maple burger. That one was a banger, the Canadian maple burger. That one was like really good. I don't know about any of the other ones though. It's a cool event. I hope they do this more often. It's a very cool event. I mostly just went there because I wanted to try out the Sakura Sprites though. I was trying to like get the Sakura Sprite like an entire week, but they never had it. It was like always fucking sold out, so I just kind of drove past constantly. I managed to get it once. It was good. It was good. I just wish it lasted a little bit longer than just fucking 3 days apparently. So I could get like a second one, but like whatever, I guess. And we got a Grimace Shake. The Grimace Shake was nice as well. We got like Italian budgie shakes, so I don't know what the fuck that is supposed to be. It is not long enough, I think. I don't think this event is long enough. It is a really cool event, but like they keep switching everything around like every 2 to 3 days. I don't like that. It's like supposed to be Italian, I think. I don't think it's like official McDonald's items. I don't think it's official stuff. Oh wait, never mind. It might be. It might be actually. It seems to be this one. It appears to be this. The Baci Perugina. Ay, ay, ay. Of course, each their own, I suppose. I need not be shaken by every little thing we have until the actual plans in hand. Hey, thanks for putting your faith in us, Sigong. We barely have any of that to go around ourselves, so I understand it couldn't have been easy. You could say that I have learned my lesson. Today put a little sip. I don't know, I haven't bought this one. And I doubt I will, since we are like I'm like disappearing after the stream for a while, right? Maybe if they do it a second time I can try it out. Or maybe if it like lasts longer than 2 weeks, but I kind of doubt it. I think we're going to have a different thing. You know, I'm sad they never introduced the fucking surf and turf menu again. The McDonald's surf and turf stuff that shit was like really fucking big. I would like to try it again. Ay. Yeah, they had like a surf and turf burger over here once. That was like ages ago. Like 7, 8 years ago or something. I don't think they ever added them back. Which is a shame. You know what a surf and turf is, right? It's a Hawaiian thing. The burger with like... I think it's a beef patty and like fish sticks on it. Something like that. They had like a German Mac menu once, right? McDonald's Nuremberg or something like that. No, not Nuremberg. Nuremberg, not Nuremberg. It was literally just a brötchen with like 2 sausages. The brötchen was like 3 times the size of the sausages. I was fucking pissed. The recent events have taught me that the path of learning is truly one without end. I'm kicking you. You are lucky I'm like too lazy to give your mod status back. Otherwise, I would have fucking banished your ass to the Shadow Realms right now. You're lucky I'm lazy. I see that you have all individually worked on your lessons plan as per Sigong's request. Oh wait, fuck, it's her. Oh my god! Jesus fucking Christ. She's adorable. What the fuck? Why is she cute? Oh my god, she's like really fucking cute. This is her, by the way, like... In case you are wondering why I'm like going absolutely crazy, this is literally what we saw for the most part with her. This is the only thing we saw. This is the only thing we saw. We didn't see anything else about her. Oh, fuck. Like, she has fucking aura, right? She looks really fucking cool. She looks awesome. And now we can see her actual face, and she's a cute. Close up your head. Hey, why with my incel rage? Oh my god, he's using his chat powers to fuck me up. She even has a fucking bunny pin. The bunny pin. Look at the bunny pin. Ah! I have received a total of 12 lesson plans. Hold on, shouldn't there be 13 of them? Even the executive managers decided to spare their precious time to teach a class. No? Yeah, I handed in my lesson plan too. That is because... so, who didn't do their homework? Okay, it's Faust, right? I think it was Faust. After a brief silence, everyone turned around and looked at one of the sinners. Why is everyone immediately looking at him? Why is everyone immediately looking at him? Leave my boy Heathcliff alone. Leave my boy Heathcliff alone. He's trying his best. He's trying his best. You can do it to him. It ain't me. Oh, please. At least try to make a compelling argument. Who else than you could it possibly... It's me. You think? You've been acting out of character a lot recently. What's going on? Well, that's... Sinclair was drenched in sweat for some reason. Actually, in Sinclair's seat was a large sack of papers, each filled to the brim with writing. Sinclair, are these papers? Phew, I'm done. Sorry, I got too into making lesson plan, just couldn't stop myself from writing. Phew. Sinclair couldn't have appeared more proud as he placed a big bundle of sweat-soaked papers in Silo's hands. And she receives it with mild trepidation. What are these words, goddammit? What is the trepidation? Was it like hesitance? Hold on, let me Google. I forgot. I feel like I should have known it. Apprehension. Okay. Yeah, she doesn't want them. She hates Sinclair. She despises Sinclair. You seem to have dedicated quite a momentous effort in drawing up this lesson plan. What's up with her? Let's start reviewing from... No, trepidation is like the opposite of it. It's like apprehension. We're reviewing from the first of the stack. 108 analytical approaches between ST's AAA. What does AAA mean? And how do you plan to explore all 108 approaches in a month? Appreciation of artistry and assassinations. Oh my god, Ryushi, you're getting replaced with Sinclair. I had to sit through 3 minutes of fucking ass. I'm sorry. I just, you will not have like, what's it called? Pre-played ads now though, which is good. Ryosha, you're getting your ass replaced, by the way. Fuck you, you went too far. Ah, right, sorry. He's leaving us. Ooh, I'm sorry, Gingo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Gomedasai. Hi, how you doing, by the way? Flip a page and continue reading for those 108 approaches. What paint did you use? It's quite vicious and the paper is part... The fuck's going on, what? What? Hold on, what's going on right now? The paper is partially melted? Lady, watch yourself. You almost got some over my arm. Aha, painting. Oh yeah, the Italian word has in at the start. Ah, interpretation, okay. So it's an Italian thing then, awesome. Shock face. Silo? And entrails coating the... Jesus fucking Christ, that face! Why is she doing a fucking... rotten girl face right now, what? Heh. Now you know how estates appreciate the artistry of slaughter. What's going on, wait? Interest got ruled. Hi, Babbendecker, how you doing? Just what the hell did you paint in that paper? Hey, get it together. Did he fucking draw hentai or something? Chinese cultivation time, let's fucking go. Cedo stumbled briefly. Whatever was on the paper must have given it quite a shock. Ah, my mind wandered for a moment. This is too dangerous to be used for a lesson, thus it goes to the discard pile. Weak sauce. My fucking god! Don't make me say weak sauce! Sealer crumpled up the pavement without hesitation and tossed it out of the sight. Next. Intro to Societal Reintegration. Impressive title. Chapter 1. How to shake hands with your left hand when the situation calls for it. Okay, no, I get this. I cannot shake hands with my left hand either. I'm right-handed. Chapter 2. Exploration of exclusively long-sleeve fashionable practices. Weak sauce. Chapter 3. Projecting confidence and why having a bug arm is totally cool. That's, you know how it is. Be proud of who you are. All that philosophy stuff. I wanted this lesson to give a bit of a paradigm shift where we can all come to see our flaws. So there's failings, but there's evidence of individuality. Okay, wait, hold on. I thought she was still talking about fucking Sinclair stuff, but it seems like we are talking about everyone right now, huh? This is like the next one. Okay. Wait, hold on. So was this earlier Ryosho's then or something? Oh wait, no, I get it. I was confused. I thought we are currently reading Sinclair stuff, but it was Ryosho's and now it's Gregor's. Okay. I get it now. Every sort of confusion has gone. Which will usher in a world where we can carry on with our lives, no matter what kind of arm we have. Discard, next. Zilo quickly flipped through the pages. Intro to denigrative linguistics, subheading, the power of words, sticks and stones that break their bones. So let's add words to the pile. My credentials include the ability to dress down on an opponent so hard that they fell to their knees and begged me to stop. This is important, by the way, this is an important lesson. I have plans for application as well. The lesson teaches methods pertaining to discussing compliments. Disguising compliments and criticism and vice versa. Okay, I see how it is. All of this seems rather difficult to learn. I have concluded from my hitherto observations that Jashi-chun is an individual with great promise in this field. Follow my instructions to a T, and I guarantee you that this cadet shall be able to have the upper hand in any verbal confrontations. This is the part I wanted to send pics of. You can feel free to send them now then, I guess. You can feel free to send them now. Your fat is mid, with round stank ass Vans and a yee ass haircut. Is this a curriculum to make the best brawler or the best feminine hierarch out of me? Zito seemed quite interested, but Jashi-chun's vehement veto eventually overruled the suggestion. On Justice, another impressive title. Subheading, methodologies of captivating an entire room of preoccupied audience. Discard. Wait, what? But fire on thee, wherefore? Next. Praxis of ego splitting concerning... What the fuck? Praxis of ego splitting concerning the mirror conflict between the self and reflection and paradoxically fractured theory of idealism in which one attempts to open an opening door to open the door. This is false, isn't it? Utterly incomprehensible. Discard. Huh. Never mind. Perhaps Mr. Yosho's advice a truncated lesson title should have been taken in earnest. Hi Lurky, Space Captain. Hi honey, have a Lurky. Survival and exploration. 21 reasons to pay attention to when the exploration team leader is giving advice on an upcoming adventure. Case study for 30 horrible mistakes that occurred because the team was distracted during the leader's lecture. How to track down a troublemaker who tries to sweep trouble under the rug while the team leader isn't looking. Someone ignored my advice that we should have been moving 2 steps ahead. Finally, I've narrowed them down to 3 culprits. Ah, wait, I forgot to take that part out. And into the shredder it went. When did the paper shredder get here? The art of using yawning as a cover for popping a cookie into your mouth. Especially used when getting lectured. Hey, if you get good enough at it, you can do that with nuts too. Aha, so it was you who made those crunching noises in our last meeting. Well, nah, do you attack me for an amateur? The art of social maneuvers, how to let it flow through you. How to not make things awkward when you walk right in on someone bad-mouthing you. The most important part of this art is to flash a refreshing smile in a way that looks earnest. It helps when you convince yourself that smiling is what brings good fortune. Smiles have a way of disarming people, giving them a pause and making them hesitate. I remember that. Big Bro used to use a technique to confuse a lot of Dagwon people who hated him. I see. I can't quite bring myself to throw this into the shredder. Next. How to remain in complete stillness for a week until the next command is received. Oh my god, that guy is Meso is a literal machine. He's like not fucking human. He is not human. This lesson plan was designed based on Rodia's advice that I must prioritize the strengths that are unique to myself. Look, in my defense, I didn't know he considered that to be his unique strength, okay? This is so fucking good. Let us consider whether standing in complete stillness for a week is a quality one might seek in a family hierarchy. This one is certainly interesting. What separates bravado from bravery? Check shake, sort of, and grab your weapons. Yep, almost gotta read the full print. Ha! It's my philosophy that reason don't necessarily need to be considered before coming to blows. Martial prowess is indeed an indispensable part of the family hierarchy's qualities. But our focus is not on developing a hierarchy of a syndicate. Next. Information disparity as a driver of inequitable treatment. That's actually the most interesting sounding one so far. And the application of engineering frameworks. Okay, it's kinda losing me, but I'm still on board. For systematic resolution in rational self-interest driven societies. The kid's health shop over here. Is it still going? That was 1/5 of the full title. Jesus fucking Christ. Hi Zayo, how you doing, Zayo? Also, yeah, Mr. Salt is a goat. Jesus fucking Christ. It seems that the same trouble has hindered both you and I. Ah, his smile. I fucking love the smile. It's like so adorable. How are you? I'm doing great. I'm trying to like do as much of Limbus Company as possible before I have to disappear for 3 weeks. But other than that, I'm doing great. Every word in that title was added for its absolute necessity. Indeed, indeed. After she had gone through the majority of her lesson plans. Ha! Finally. But how are you doing, Sayo? No, that's over. Yes, it's finally my turn. Did he give the one good like recommendation? Sinclair sighed with the gravitas of someone who's just been bestowed with the most important mission in his life. Thinking back, even back in school I used to daydream about becoming a teacher myself. I thought I could be good at it. So I guess you could say that I'm pretty happy to be given an opportunity like this. I call my lesson the theory on self-overcoming. We have to accept that everyone stumbles at first, but by always striving to be a better person than I was yesterday. Hey, but what if, like, who I was yesterday more? That's okay. Everyone has their own unique potential sleeping deep inside. So with everything I've learned and experienced so far, let me teach you. Let me teach you how to not doubt your own capabilities, how to always shoot higher. Hold on. You had me for a second, but what's up with acting like you're an infinitely more enlightened person than I am? Ah, of course. I've prepared a speaking class where you can learn how to speak with modesty too. I never would have imagined Sinclair would be this into it. Yeah, too bad he's into it that he's not even listening to what Shichun's saying. Following that, your company's... it seems Hila has completed her review. Oh, I see. Now, how is everything going, everyone? Class prep going well? My curriculum most special. Okay, so that's a no. Tata saw its impression upon taking a quick glance at Don Quixote, who was sobbing and crudding the shredded pieces of a lesson plan in her hands. Why is Sinclair so short anyways? He's a little guy. He's like... He essentially like graduated fucking high school just last week. And then got his family killed. Well, it wasn't a complete bust at least. Sinclair's lesson plan survived. Phew, Missy Gong, Miss Sword, I've prepared a full 30 days worth of lesson plans. Would you like to take a look? Batsy, Gong and Sword were looking at a dozen of lesson plans Sinclair presented so proudly before their eyes. They were looking away. Sigon especially was looking away with an unmistakable expression of pity. So he doesn't know. Would you mind explaining this, Silo? I could not bring myself to tell him. Apologies. Alright, he's sitting as well. So this young man produced his entire sizable stack of lesson plans all on his own. I see. Weakness has found its way into your heart in the face of such earnest effort. I understand. I mean, he's not really a shorter, he's just like the youngest one in the group, I think. I don't think he's like a high school anymore, he's just like very... He's just very youthful. It's like he's got thrown into the world that he like hasn't really that much experience yet, right? He just got into this world that he's like from a rich family. He was like pampered and shit, and he's kind of the type of character that is still finding himself and figuring out what his role is in the world and that type of stuff. That's also like what Demon is about. It's about growing up for the most part, right? At least from what I know. I haven't read it yet or anything. I'm still like listening to Moby Dick. Moby Dick is still as homoerotic as it was on release, I guess. As it was on the first days. But Queequeg and Ishmael are not sleeping naked together anymore, so the yaoi dream is gone. It's now a yaoi harem. No, seriously though, like Moby Dick is a yaoi. If you really think about it, right? It's a yaoi drama. The ladies must have swooned over the book. They must have been... Do you guys think people back in the day wrote like yaoi about Moby Dick, like fan art stuff? Hi Ryota, thanks for the raid, I appreciate it. How you doing? Sharko, shout him out. Boy milk Ray. Okay, don't shout. Sharko, tell him out. Why boy milk? What happened? You know what? I don't want to know actually. Oh, well, now I watch Man of La Mancha. I will eventually read it, I think. Or like, listen to an audible at least. There's no Boy Milk. I hope not. Not Boy Milk. He was my favorite. He was my favorite fucking user. It's a play. I mean, La Mancha, Don Quixote is like a book though. I guess I can like watch Man of La Mancha Land something, but I wanna see if I maybe can like get tickets for the Freischütz. Oh, he's not based on the book? I thought he was based on the books. Dang. She's based on the Man of La Mancha play. Ah. Dang, I didn't know that, actually. I didn't know that, actually. Don Quixote, the discount store in Japan. Dun dun dun, Don Quixote. God, I fucking listening to Bruno Mars yell Don Quixote for like fucking 3 hours on loop was torture. Like, Don Quixote is just a modern torture house. We'll go watch a shitty modern version of the Freischütz. I'm sorry, I don't have a time machine yet, my man. I just wanna like listen or like watch the Freischütz in general. I wanna like get more into operas. I like really like cultural stuff, right? I really like cultural stuff. I was Sharko, why did you send me Young Luke? What the fuck? I didn't expect that from you, Sharko. Crazy. Yeah, no, what I was trying to say is, and now Albert is sending me gifts. Okay, he can move. I'm not going to get distracted. I wanna do as much as possible before I have to dip. Stop distracting me. Strong zero 75% per cat for. Okay, I need to buy some strong zeros. I wanna go back to Japan like next year, man. I wanna go back there, man. I wanna be in Japan, man. I wanna be in Japan. But yeah, I really like traditional shit a lot, and something I've noticed is that I do not interact with German historical or traditional stuff at all. So what I wanna do is definitely go to a lot more operas and stuff, and maybe next, like whenever I'm like near Hamburg or something again, visit an orchestra. I wanna like visit an orchestra and like watch an opera. I can be in Japan. I will get drunk all day, dude. Fucking what's it called? What's it called again? Izakayas are so fucking good. Izakayas are like so fucking good. It's actually crazy. Go with me, Fusa and Kankuro, maybe. That would be awesome. That would be cool, I think, because I don't know if I can convince my real life friends to like go there as well. That would be interesting. I think I would like that. Yeah, so definitely we are still planning. I mean, I would tag along. I wouldn't mind it. That sounds like a lot of fun. That sounds really fucking cool, I think. I would even get over my fear of like socially interacting with people if I can just distract myself with Japan. Also, like going there with actual weeb friends sounds like a lot of fun. I'm gonna be honest, right? Because my friends are like not weebish, like at all. None of them are weebs. One of them always refused to watch anime because it is just hentai. He like refused to call it anime, just always called it hentai. The other one, I could like convince him to watch some anime stuff, but he's more into he was like more into what's it called? Cool action stuff. Fist of the North Star, Hokuto no Ken, stuff like that. He liked that a lot. And the other one, I think he's currently watching more of the, like, he's the most willing to like interact with anime stuff, but he's a fucking normie. Like, he watches stuff like King of High School, whatever it's called, right? This one action manhwa. And it's like, dude, it's like so fucking cool. He is the type of guy who who probably voted what's this manhwa called again, where you like level up? The level up dude that got like all the achievements at the Crunchyroll vote thingy. I think he's the type of guy who would vote for that because it's like so fucking good, you know? Oh my god, is that the real Ishmael? Hi, how you doing? How you doing? Hello, hello. Aha, så hur gör de chantası? What the fuck? What are you? Oh wait, it's from Battlefield 1. It's from Battlefield 1. Okay. I get it. I get it. The real Ishmael. Ishmael, I gotta say, your country is the best one, just so you know. A huge fan of, like, Wales. Is that a rare time to stream, to see a stream? Yeah, so I am going on vacation for 2 weeks. And because I wanna like really play this game and don't have that much time, I've decided to just go live. I will probably disappear midway through. I don't think I'm going to finish this on stream, unfortunately. This is like the very last MoMoMo stream for a while, unfortunately. So enjoy it. I read the Metamorphosis and got a bit too real, and I stopped reading books and the characters. Yeah, I think reading Kafka stuff might be not a good idea. Same for Yi Sang. I don't think reading Yi Sang stuff is like a good idea either. Wuthering Waves is probably a fun book to read simply because Heathcliff is a fucking psychopath in that one. Like he's generally. I forgot the name. Wuthering Heights. Nuts. Leave me the fuck alone. You know what, Albert? Shut up. The fucking book. I got confused with the fucking meme where I think it's Dan, where he goes like, I'm at the beach right now and the waves did not water or something like that. I got confused by that fucking meme. Hi Noah, how's it going? Be right back. I'm gonna put Broken Wings in chat now because why not? Fly Broken Winds. It's a good song, but like it's also kind of the most MIDI song, I think. How are you doing, Noah? I'm getting like way too distracted. I need to like play this game, otherwise you're not going to see much content, but like, it's fine. It's nice. I'm at work, so I won't be able to chat much. It's fine. Go do your work. Do your work. You do this, my friend. Aye. So, wait, what is I talking about? Enjoy your... Wait, am I in a fucking MoMoMo-Mo tag? Why is everyone telling me I'm in MoMoMo-Mo? Okay, no, I'm not. I got confused. I thought, like, Shaco put me in the MoMoMo-Mo tag or something. He doesn't know, chat. Is it because of fucking Goldgem on the top? I like refresh the page just to make sure it's still Limbus Company. And I'm also playing Limbus Company on fucking Steam. So I don't know where the MoMoMo-Mo comes from. Whack. Oh, is it because of Yi Sang? The Y? Does the way turn into MoMoMo or something? I'm on foul, so you're safe. Put him in Chinese Cultivation Simulator category or something. No. I need the Limbus Company friends to come over here, okay? I need to bait them. God damn it. I need to grind. Welcome back. However, what do you mean keep playing? Why do you know more about this than me, Shaco? You don't even play this game. Fly Broken Winds and all it says. However, it has been decided that Sinclair will not be participating as one of Shichun's teachers. Okay, if you talk about Yi Sang, I do know about Yi Sang. I don't know if Rei's gonna turn into a hussy, I was gonna say, into a horse. But Yi Sang does, so I know about that. What should I call your pupil, Sinclair, to be exact? Bro, I bet your golden core is shoddy. I don't know what you mean by that. You know what? I bet your Shiradaku Namas are like stinky. Haha, this has gotta be a mistake, right? Isn't Shichun the pupil here? You're code deaf. No you. You know what? Criticism is loud in my courthouse and then immediately fucking kills you. I'm stuck in Canto 4. Canto 4 is like one of the cantos that are getting a little bit harder. It's still pretty easy in my opinion, but it's like where you have to somewhat start reading passives, I believe. Good luck with Canto 5 though. Canto 5 is like a hard filter for most. Only level 9 probably. Tiny squid in the pond does not know the vastness of the ocean. Shut up! Shut up! Don't get fucking philosophical in my chat, goddammit. Have you guys heard of Chinese cheeses? Where like a guy read fucking Confucius once, went to college, failed twice in a row, got completely Menhera and thought he was like the brother of Jesus, and 34 million people died because of that. Mo, you are a son of 3 fathers. Do not speak to me. You're not someone who's been playing the game with base guys. You got this. Yeah, fucking. I know someone. You act like Biscuit isn't a friend of mine. What the fuck? Why do you act like Biscuit is a complete stranger? God damn it. I mean, Seville is playing it with win rates only, so I should be able to do it, I think, right? I need to play Chinese cultivation game, but also I need to play RimWorld more often. Sealy is doing a thing. Sealy, I don't know if you guys know about no. What? Boat ship, I think. The Dwarf Fortress City boat ship or boat landed, something like that. Where someone plays a session of Dwarf Fortress for like a day or so, saves it, sends the files over to the next person who keeps playing, and like they tell a story in that way. And Sealy wants to do the same thing with RimWorld, and I think it sounds like really funny, and I would really want to do that. You should just watch runs of the Three Kingdoms from 1995. Now I'm reading Kingdom. That's like enough. I need to pick it up again. I stopped somewhere around chapter 600 and I think it got like 300 more now. No one's out there. No, it hasn't. That yellow thing in the sky you see, that's the sun. You should stop staring at it. Your rain's not like... Albert, I still fucking remember you talking Chinese in chat for like an hour with Acom, man. I still haven't forgiven you that. Do not start that again. Although it was kind of funny. No, there haven't been any mistakes. My lord has specifically instructed that you are to learn from this as well. Nani? What? Oh my god. Adorable. Poor Sinclair. This isn't right. Guys, this isn't right. Ah, now this looks like a proper classroom. It would have felt pretty dang empty with just Shi-Chun sitting there all on her own, don't you think? Besides, I bet Sing's the resident expert on going to schools, right? School was a luxury for me, you know? Yeah, maybe, but doesn't that mean I ever wanted to go back to school? Now I can control the weather. That sounds awesome. You should learn to be grateful. I don't dole out my teachings to just anyone. Don't forget we have to redo the whole lesson plan under their supervision. Otis, you always get on your soapbox and try to lecture everyone about something after every single battle anyway. And Ishmael, you always get hyper-fixated on something. Once you find something interesting, you never stop talking about it for 3 hours at least, and oh, he's fucking roasting them. He's fucking roasting the asses. I will ensure that you receive the best education I can provide, Sinclair. Hold on, you sec. I thought we were the underdog duo. Remember during the checkup when I said we got this? We were going to get this together. He's being betrayed by all his friends. Man. Fucking Don Quixote betrayed his ass during the objection scene. Yitzhak is betraying his story in the classroom. I'll be back. Goodbye. It's '07, soldier. Goodbye. Poor Sinclair. The evaluation painted a twisted picture of the true scale of strength, the sole measure of which Iran relied entirely on physical might. I shall not hesitate to impart knowledge for those who require education. Congratulations, my lady. You have found yourself a deskmate, which some might also call a bestie, depending on desk placement. She found herself a bestie. Let's fucking go. It should have been me. It should have been fucking me. Deskmate, bestie? What the heck does any of that mean? Oh my god, she's like sparkly faced. Huh? Charlie John's eyes were widened with confusion, as though she heard these words for the first time in her life. Ah, when I first met her when she was 16, she explained to me that she hadn't attended any school-like institutions. This is par for the course for children of Hang Yuan, who are raised for the purpose of becoming the next family hierarch. The reason being that schools can be a perfect place to assassinate someone. There's like a part where Sun Ki just screams at the guy and he collapses and dies. Insane dragon shower. True. Okay, maybe I do want to watch it. Maybe I do want to watch it. All of these are like scenes from the movie. That sounds like really funny. So, deskmates and besties. Sinclair began to explain, seemingly resigned to the fact that he was essentially going back to school for a month with the other sinners as his teachers. He also dies to instant rage. Okay, yeah, I want to fucking watch it. That sounds like really funny. The physician told Sun Si to rest still for 100 days to allow a wound to heal, but Sun Si looked into the mirror one day, seeing his scar, became so enraged that he slammed his table. The large movement caused his wound to break, and he died in the same night. Let's fucking go. Usually sit next to each other and help one another out. A bestie might nudge the other awake when they doze off, share their homework with one another if one forgot to do theirs. They usually end up being included in the best memories of each other's school time. So not very important. Oh fuck, this is adorable. This is adorable. It's not very important at all, huh? I think I've got this on my own. I don't need a bestie, a lone wolf. The lion does not concern herself with friends. It may have come a few years late, but I am moved that my lady finally has a chance at experiencing school. Same here. I remember it like yesterday. Shi-Jun would sit and watch other kids walk to school from a distance, tears welling in her eyes. Dude! I'm a vampire, so I can see yourself in the mirror. Exactly. No, we need to watch this. I think it sounds funny. If it's like a very old movie, I don't think anyone's going to mind if I stream it, right? I don't think anyone's going to care if I stream that movie, I think. Or a show. Is anyone going to mind if I stream it? It's from 1995. It's like Chinese. Like, I don't think the Three Kingdoms are that big in the West. I think people will mind. Nah, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Who's publishing it? Like, who's the guy who made the movie? I don't think it is. Does China like even know what Twitch? Like, do the companies in China know what Twitch is? Especially like me, I don't know. I think it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine if I watch it. It's going to be fine. My channel is not going to get like banned. One day, out of nowhere, she just started saying something about eating from lunchboxes with friends. I haven't a clue as to how or where she even heard about it, but she snuck into the kitchen and... Wait, don't you guys have lessons to plan? Lesson plans to write? Come on, hurry up. 30 days are ticking down. We've only got 30 days. Of course. Unfortunately, I have become quite occupied with another task of great importance, assisting Wei with indexing and reviewing various documents that are in critical need of organizing. It's mostly politics. Oh god. Don't tell me you make me fucking watch something boring then, with like 1 or 2 cool scenes sprinkled in between. Is it like as politics as the death of Stalin? Stalin? Whatever his name is in English, I don't know how you pronounce it in English. Thus, I must leave the lesson planning to the task to the two of you, Cedo and Miss Sode. Have you any thoughts on this matter? Slacker. Oh, she's like mad. What was that? I said nothing. But I love it when some real badass person is like a genuine fucking goof under the mask. 30 days of classes. Sino and Sword appear to have aged several years overnight. Their faces sunken in swallow. Finally. After referencing the idiosyncrasies and various statistical data available to us regarding each sinner, we managed to come up with an appropriate curriculum. God damn it, she's like fucking dead. Miss Silo? Apologies. Sleep deprivation has relieved me of clear mind. The path of an educator is a truly grueling one. No, I'll just DM the trailer announcing translation project. Yeah, do that. Do that. Marching to battle would be much easier. Haha. Still, thanks to Mr. Charshi's methodology you've shared. Methodology. We did manage to find a way to make this efficient. Efficient, huh? To be a true family hierarch, there are dozens, hundreds of virtues one must understand and master. However, to do so in 30 days, as promised, is an implausible effort. Thus, we have categorized the countless virtues into 3 subcategories. And they are called... Huh? Oh, what are these supposed to be? Shi, Yon, and Rang. Shi, wisdom. The wise lose neither people nor words. To hold one's silence in need of speech shall cost them people. To speak in need of silence shall cost them words. Is reasonable sequence of logic. Young. Courage, the ability to overcome fear, to act decisively. Have too much of it and risk become a brute. Have too little and risk becoming a craven. It needs harmony and balance. So how are we allowed to go with corporal punishment again? I love that they are like using examples of people who are like too much, right? Like Faust has way too much. What does this again? She? Yeah, she has like too much she, right? So she should actually shut up. He's a fucking brute, so he should shut up as well. I recall no instance of any discussion regarding corporal punishment. And Ren, humanity is the benevolence of the heart, the compass of behavior that dictates respect towards every human. This is either Ryosho or Meso, I think. Clearly, most of the faculties of this school are severely lacking in all 3 of your criteria. Okay, maybe him. Nah, Don has way too much heart. Don has way too much heart. I figured like Meso doesn't have like any human feelings whatsoever, and Ryosho is a sadist. But like Otis also works well because she doesn't give a fuck about anyone, right? Just how do you think they'll be able to teach the students anything? Yeah, like a certain someone who needs a lesson in Ren. Are you sure I'm in good hands? Just what the heck am I supposed to learn here? Where's Wei? Mr. Wei and Miss Zigong are currently quite preoccupied with handling the monumental task of paperwork. Right. Mr. Wei wanted me to deliver this message to you. Be strong. my lady. Way! Despite the protestations, the 30 days of classes commenced. I like this. This gives me like immense Flagrant Order vibes, right? This gives me immense Flagrant Order vibes. This is like awesome. Oh, that's what you mean with Uma-Musume. Oh, wait. Do I like increase the stuff? Okay, hold on. I need to like pay attention. What's going on? So yeah, I'm just going to begin class. For some reason, the tutorial doesn't. Click the. There's an. Okay, it's fine. I already failed. My name is Yi-Sang. That is all. The class I have prepared for today. Aha! I've heard plenty about your mirror tech, which makes me wonder. Going by the level of advancement in the technology, couldn't you have approached it from a different angle? Hello, how's it going? Went to see a man about a horse. She won. Ah, yeah. Like Rudy or something? So doesn't matter. I will check it later on, I think. Couldn't you have approached it? Oh, he's getting lectured now, what? You know how technological advancement usually goes. People invent for the sake of creation, only to have the inventions inevitably evolved into weapons of destruction. Indeed, you show much promise already. As you might know, the mirror has, in the past, almost been employed to shatter possibilities instead of reflecting them. I'm sure that's the angle most others wanted to see happen. Removal of potential risks sounds much more palatable than potential itself to some people after all. I was watching while playing MoMoMo and got to the front. I see, okay, glad you won then. Correct again. Yet, destruction was a word that brought too much suffering from my heart. My sole egress from it was abandonment of my quondam and fellows, my life's work, making myself a fugitive from the past. How did you bring yourself to just abandon it all? I conversed. With who? With myself. That lies within me. As you are aware, the mirror's reflection extends beyond the rails of our own reality. It reflects the potentialities, the latent strength, and the world. Yet even among them, the reflection of the greatest importance is that of the self. Let not the innumerable worlds of the mirror enchant your gaze. First, one must direct the studies inward and reflect upon oneself. Oh fuck, this is cute. I learned how to be more true to myself by looking into the mirror. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. They are getting stronger. Now, if you are prepared, do explain what you see in the mirror. You needn't haste. For some reason, Shi-chun appeared to be hesitate before the mirror. Hey, you know, it's been a while since I looked into the mirror for so long. My lady, do you recall Son Chen of the Shi family who contacted you for a meeting? Yeah, the guy who said he was gonna show me a precious flower that blooms only at night. I remember that you were vehemently against me going out there, so I stayed inside. I wonder what kind of flower it was. Don't tell me you were actually looking forward to meeting him, my lady. Oh, of course not. You were wise to stay inside. It was revealed that you weren't the only person who was invited, my lady. That wild man hired a group of assassins to ambush the meeting spot and would have been waiting there to spring the trap had you gone. But apparently, he was outplayed and had his limbs and head torn off as punishment. What a relief, isn't it? I guess. I'm glad I didn't go away. You were right. If only you still had Wu Branch under your control. Stop it. We agreed to move on from that, remember? We don't have to talk about it. Wait, are we actually going to like learn what happened to her Wu branch? Because I only know she evaded him to save someone, I think, right? I think that was like... What was going on? I don't remember anymore. Oh fuck, I love her messy hair, by the way. I was brushing my hair and looking into the mirror as we were talking, but... I realized that I no longer recognized the girl in the mirror. I don't know why, but I just found it so hard to meet her eyes. But I brushed it off, because I had to. An experience like that was going to be common occurrence anyway, and the family hierarchy was always looming on the horizon. Perhaps what you felt then may have been shame, but it is paramount to face oneself nonetheless. Nay, especially so if it was. And Sinclair, what do you see? I see... Well, I just see myself smiling. I don't see what's so out of the ordinary. But it seemed like Sinclair couldn't really bring himself to face the mirror. Hey, after what we just discussed, I think I understand something now. Now that I have had some quiet time look at my reflection, I think I uncovered a part of myself I've had hidden away for a long time. I learned how to be more true to myself by looking into the mirror. Look into the mirror in your heart, or something. Oh, I gotta get like 1000 of these, right? I had a very precious time learning to converse with my inner self. Class, metaphysical approach, the ego and the reflected world leveled up to expert. That was easy. Set resist, okay. What's this then? The goal in this game mode is a race. The main stats, Shi, Young and Ren, is highest possible over the course of 30 days. Each class specializes in raising different stats, and some classes might even raise the lower students' moral values. Aside from days with fixed classes, you can choose up to 3 classes per day. The variety of selectable classes grows as the days go by. Classes can either end in success or failure. A successful day will greatly increase the amount of stat gained, but a failed class will greatly reduce the amount of stat gained. Higher morale results in a higher chance to have a successful class. Class combos are class combinations that give certain bonus effects when those classes are taken in the same day. Fixed Association Encyclopedia for Dummies. Once you discover a combo, you can preview its activation in the schedule menu. View all discovered combos and undiscovered combos in the combo list page. Once you've selected all of your classes, select Begin Class button to begin class. Classes progress automatically. During class, you can view the students' changing stat values in real time. Ooh. Taking a class gives XP experience. Once a class experience has been maxed out, the class will be upgraded to the next level. Taking higher classes will yield more stat increases. Hold on. Please note that the classes cannot be upgraded beyond Master. Raising Shi, Young or Ren sets beyond a specific level or upgrading a class to a certain level will enhance the student's combat prowess. These enhancements are applied separately for Xiaojun and Sinclair. Select the magnifier icon here to review Xiaojun's detailed stats. On certain dates, combat encounters may occur in place of classes. Xiaojun will participating in these encounters on her own. Skill slots are changed automatically. Press the gong-shaped button to begin the combat phase. Only by winning the combat encounter can she progress. Okay, I get it. Upgrade? Okay, hold on. No, you know what, let's add him, I think. How do we increase the morale though? Does it just get increased alone? Wait, plus 30 orange. Okay, so okay. So some of the things increase the morale already. That's fine. Let's do it. It is true that a station of teaching is prone to imbue one with a sense of bashfulness. Sinclair, she showed both said with a bit of apprehension as well, which is understandable given what Sword told him sometime before the lesson started. Some time ago. Otis, who'd been glaring deckers at Don Quixote for a good while, finally decided to voice her doubts to Sword. So what is Don Quixote, that woman, supposed to teach? Have you not considered that the usual flippancy might only cause more trouble than it's worth? You worry too much, Otis. While she may not look it, Don Quixote is extremely well versed in those adventure tales. And why would any of that matter? Have you yourself considered that fixers often appear when history is in the making? Oh, she's a history class teacher! The music! Awesome! Let us hear! Don Quixote took a second to savor the moment as though she had been preparing her whole life for it, then continued. Amongst the greatest fixers whose honored names were engraved in history. Ah, verily, let us commence this lesson with the tale of the fixer Yue Fei. This tale beginneth in the year... sometime later. Are you done? Just how much... How can she continue to talk in such length? She's been going for ages. Thus cometh the time to test thy dedication to this class, and the knowledge that should naturally come with it. A pop quiz, if thou wilt. When she'd even find the time to prepare this? I can assure thee, there's a quiz of entirely reasonable difficulty if thou hast paid attention, class. Worry thee not. Does this pop quiz have prizes? Aha! But of course I came prepared for such inquiries. For each correct answer, I shall bestow upon thee from the very treasure chest of mine these precious fixer badges. Forsooth, I did not let a single day go by in which I did not polish each and every one of them on 3 separate occasions at the very least. I don't know, I don't really need them. Hehe, hold thine applause, for there is a bonus reward for the victor who, by the end of this match, carries more badges. Thou shalt attain the role of protagonist in this theatrical play of my making, Fixer Chronicles, UFA. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. I'm still not really... It's not doing anything for either of us. It's still a pretty useless reward, but if you're turning this into a competition, I won't lose. Seriously? What, scared you'll lose? Is history your weakness or something, loser? Ha, I'll have you know that I was the teacher's pet in every single history class I took. That's not a thing to brag about, Sinclair. Damn it. And I'll have you know that I was, no matter the subject, showered with praise from every master I've ever had. Okay, if that's how you wanna play it, I'll have you know that I was a prodigy in other classes too. I did great in art classes, pretty good in math too. I was just being humble, because I didn't want to steal your thunder, Shichun. Oh my fucking god. Oh, then let me tell you, I was trained in a master of at least 10 different disciplines every single day. And on one of those days, you know what one of my masters told me? He said, looks like Miss Chia Shichun. Finally getting a feel for how friendships close in age are forged in school. That's good, no matter how excellent their masters were. There are some experiences you just can't learn from teachers. I'll have you know I graduated at the top of my marine class. I don't know how the fucking copy paste goes again. Oh, maybe I should make Cyril say it. I still have like one free Cyril code left. TikTok. I TikToked in the response. Did he just fucking say TikTok? He can just TikTok if he wants? Right, he can just TikTok if he wants? I thought he only TikToked in response to like speaking. I didn't know he could just do that. Actually, I'm going to have to increase the volume a bit because this is a banger soundtrack. Tis year 505. What is the historical community's consensus on the most illustrious battle that fixer Yui Fei is said to have partaken in? Allow me to impart to thee a major clue. If thou hast paid attention as I discourse upon the 5 villages in which the fixer Yui Fei was mentioned, this should not be a difficult question to answer. The honorable fixer of the cerulean heaven, who attained triumph in a battle of Rhino Tree in the year of 465, has said what was the worst ordeal she had to face in her career? I've got it. It's when she had to forge onward, despite watching her dear comrades fall one by one as they held the line to buy her time. Ah, damn it, I was too slow! Fie, Yang Shichong. Thought incorrect. Honorable fixer of the cerulean heaven is recorded to have testified that the worst ordeal in her career was when she was forced to stand before her enemies with hair that was not luscious, as the supply line breakage caused the irregular delivery of nutritional supplements to cease. What thou has suggested, Yang Shichon, was the 17th most ordeal. A difficult ordeal. So essentially Yui Fei was just Ricardo. She's speaking like she was actually there. She probably was actually. Thine impression is quite understandable, for I am trained in the ways of vividly regaling these tales. But most of these tales are tales I have learned from books. Much as I anticipated an opportunity to regale these tales to such audience, enough to study the ways of minstrels. There was a clear look of pride in her twinkling eyes. The fucking Kamen Rider figurines, what the fuck? Oh fuck, the fucking Kamen Rider pose, holy shit. Time certainly flies and hearing the tales of exciting adventures. I'm getting like a lot of Ren. Yeah, she's adorable, I fucking love her. What was the secret technique? I need to find the soundtrack, by the way, for the lessons, because the soundtrack in this intervallo is great. The soundtrack is like really good. The secret technique Honorable Fixer Lysander employed in his resolution of the case of the Fey Forest. Speak his name in full. I've got it. It's a summer night fantasia. Yet I cannot let pass such an unmotivated retailing of its super ultimate move. Hardly could one internalize the true noble spirit of fixers by simply reciting with such apathy. Thou must recreate the exact pose and the enunciation. Are you kidding me? Whew. Come on, you can do this, Yashijun. You can do this. This is nothing. They better animate this. Yes! The illusions of a midsummer night shall devour thee whole. Oh, fuck, this is a banger. This is a banger of a canto intervallo. Summer night fantasia. He's so fucking. He's about to fucking distort about this. He's about to fucking distort. Look at him. He looks worse off than during his fucking canto. Thine enunciation was quite shaky upon the word illusions, yet there was demonstrated sufficient courage. Thus I bestow upon you this badge. I grow tired of this nonsense. Just how much longer are you planning to drag this on? Thus muttered the hero, then declared, I shall tear this evil storm asunder and find a place for this blade at the center of thy heart. Hi Faultier, hello. Fastest vampire ship boarding ever. Is it really that fast? Dang. What were you doing? What were you playing? Vampire the Masquerade. Is that the one is that the game that is getting the sequel like pretty soonish? Is that the game that is like getting the sequel soon? The sequel that is already like very unpopular because it does a lot of like dumb shit. I think it was, right? Like, It's a shame that the sequel's getting like really fucked actually. I shall drink, thanks for the sippies, and thanks for the raid, Warlord, Foul Deer, and Odin with double eyes, 46. Let me drink. Yeah, the original seems like really fun. I should play it one day. I know that the sequel is already very unpopular because it has like 2 DLCs already. And I'll be honest, I doubt it's going to have the same energy as the original game, right? But the original game has like, I think it's like very crass at times, right? It like feels very 90s with the energy and everything that it like evokes, right? The new one seems kind of meh. I keep an eye on it, but I know that people hate it already.
So you're a bestie, aren't you?
Findus Coyote, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Gracias. Hola, hola. We are playing the new interval of Limbus Company. If you have any plans of playing this game in the future or are interested in it, I would recommend to leave right now because this is very spoiler heavy. I also don't think I'm going to be able to like finish it much and stuff, right? I'm like going to disappear in like an hour or so most likely. This is like my last stream for 2 weeks. I'm going on vacation soon. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be great. Fastest vampire ship boarding ever. Fault here raid. Slightly late. The door has been closed on you, Bleeding Rose. You are not... You are like regularly... It's a regular speed right now. It's not fast anymore. Momo going on vacation. Yep, I am going to bask in the sun of Turkey. On a Turkish beach. I'm probably going to have a little bit of a forest fire right around me, but like it's fine. I don't know if there are like any forest fires in Turkey right now. There could be. Thank you, I appreciate it. It's going to be great. I haven't seen like family in a very long time, so I'm looking forward to it. You know what is cool? Thanks. I really like it. It's really cool. I love it. It's a beggar. I hope you have a safe trip, MoMoMo. Thank you, Fault. Yeah, thank you. I hope the fucking trip is safe as well with how terrifying planes are nowadays, right? I feel like I heard like way too many planes crashing here and there lately. I don't like that. I do not like that one bit. Come to Besiktas. We're going to Antalya and then to Bursa, unfortunately. There's no Besiktas going to be. I have been gone to Istanbul though. So I was at Besiktas, I was at Galatasaray. I don't know, I don't think Fenerbahce has a area, right? I don't think Fenerbahce has like a place. Or at least he didn't go to one. The Galata Tower was like really cool. I didn't go in there though, unfortunately, right? It's just, there was like too much of a queue. Istanbul, not Constantinople. Kadıköy. Okay, I think we went to Kadıköy actually. Yeah, I think we went to Kadıköy. Right? We just yeah, we went there. I remember this fucking building. I remember this building on the sea. We went there, we definitely went there. That place is like really cool. Oh wait, it's Kadıköy, exactly. I was thinking Kadıköy sounds like really wrong. It's Kadıköy, yeah. The A, we do not ignore the A. The woman village. Istanbul was awesome, like, I wanna go there again, man, I'm gonna be honest. It's such a cool fucking place to be and just, like, work. That usually goes for a lot of capital cities though, right? I wanna go to Japan as well. Dublin was alright. Dublin was pretty nice, the Guinness brewery was cool. I like the Guinness brewery. Just a little bit of a pain in the ass to drink something in the fucking glass house because it's just full. But it was fine, it was alright. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. I think it's going to be awesome. Let me continue with the game. I wanna go as much through it as possible. Antalya better, trust me. Antalya has a lot of like beach and stuff, right? I don't know if like the city of Antalya has anything to offer. We are going to like one of the hotel resorts for the most part, and the hotel stuff doesn't seem too interesting. I'm like a fan of like historical areas, right? I'm a fan of like historical places more so than beaches and whatnot. It's just my parents, my mom, like my sister, they are more of a beach person. They like beaches and stuff more, so they wanna go there, of course. The issue is we are also going to a fucking beach with like what's it called? It's going to be a beach that is split. That has split genders. Since my mom is like very religious, right? So the women are like in one area, the guys are like in the other area, and I'm the only guy going there, so I'm just going to get bored to death. I will be there alone for the most part. I will definitely, like, I figured out how to do like eSIMs when I was in Japan, so I should be able to orient myself a little bit, be able to like run around and whatnot. I think I should be able to find my way back to the hotel, which means I should also be able to just like go outside and just take a walk through Antalya. I wanna see if I can find like a lot of the ancient stuff. The thing is, I'm like old enough that like my mom should not have any worries about me like leaving. Last time I went there was like 10 years ago and I was like still a minor, right? Like still a little baby kid essentially. I don't think she can like argue about it anymore. Yeah, Turkey is like really good. Like if you have the chance, definitely go to Istanbul. Istanbul is awesome. Cappadocia is also really cool. Turkey has like a lot of like ancient places. I would definitely recommend checking it out. Antalya Theater, check there. I will actually, hold on. If it has like that much history, okay, yeah, I definitely have to like go there, man. I definitely have to like check everything out there. Maybe the hotel place has like something. Or I should have like kicked my mom in the butt that she didn't order like a trip for like historical places. Doesn't Airbnb like offer trips actually? Maybe I can do it via Airbnb and like all these tour guide apps. Maybe they should help me actually. I will probably find stuff. My working time. See ya, Mo-MoMo. Bye bye. Thanks for being here, ANC. I appreciate it. Is the mom the one doing all the planning? My sister and mom essentially, because like I'm not home from Monday to Thursday. I can't really do much planning when I'm like gone the entire week. Can't really do much planning. So they kind of like did everything for the most part. I just said like, dude, I wanna be with you guys. Let's go to the hotel. Antalya is like fine. I can chill like a week. Just eating like hotel food is nice, especially if it has like open buffets and whatnot, right? And the second week is going to be family visits. The family visit is going to be all right. Hotel stuff, I should have told them to like get something for me as well, because they know I don't really care about museums. But I also told them it's fine, I can like still survive. And again, I will most likely just take like walks through the city and like try and see a couple museums and whatnot, right? I gotta check if it's like Antalya or if it's Alanya. Alanya is like right next to Antalya, right? If it's Alanya, I don't know if there's like anything in Alanya much. I hope it's Antalya. I don't think there was anything in Alanya. It should be Antalya. I figured something out, I think. I'll figure something out. I should not get one. In worst case, I still have my Steam Deck and everything. I think just hanging on the fucking balcony and like playing on my Steam Deck is going to be lots of fun as well already. I'm happy I got a Steam Deck. I don't have to like get bored in Turkey anymore. Like whenever I like visit my grandma, I just got bored to death because they didn't have Wi-Fi. The only way I could do anything was like go to the fucking internet cafe every day, every time. I don't have that issue anymore. I will be entertained. Well, then again, like playing games on your fucking Steam Deck instead of like talking to your fucking uncle and stuff is kind of rude. You will see, it's going to be fine. Yeah, my grandma didn't have internet. She didn't have nothing. Good health. I'm planning to drink this one. She didn't have Jack. She didn't, like, you gotta imagine little me just being bored to death. Constantly. I mean, like, my grandma's, like, not here anymore. My grandma, neither, unfortunately. Like, very sad. So we are going to my uncle's place. He does have like internet and Wi-Fi and everything. I don't think I will get bored there, but like still. What's up with youngsters using Wi-Fi as a word for internet? I don't know what it is. I don't know why I picked that up actually. Like, I think Wi-Fi is just a lot shorter than internet. I mean, if you don't have internet, you don't have Wi-Fi either, so shut up. It works. It is still correct after all. Hello, Emo. I'm just going to call you Doug. I'm just going to call you Doug, if you don't mind. How you doing? Emo and Doug. Dante lights. Left side. Gotcha. If I had Wi-Fi, of course there was no Wi-Fi outside, but I did have internet. I think it's just like Suma's shortening everything up as much as possible, right? I'm doing great. How about you? I'm getting a little bit peckish. But I'm doing great as well. Trying to get as much interval stuff as possible before I have to dip. Because I don't think I'm going to finish this on stream, unfortunately. I don't think you will be able to see me suffer against the bosses. You just say, peck, peck, peck. Peck and heck. I like this character. Yeah. So Limbus Company has like really good character designs. And they usually also like feel very close to the characters they are based on, right? Can I like see a good picture? Hold on. They are like all looking like they are company workers, which like really fits as well, right? They are like obviously company workers, but like it still fits so fucking good. Like Faust with a fucking great sword, Gregor with his insect bug arm. Nut. Do not nut. Okay, this is actually not a good like example of character designs. This is us, by the way. This is what we look like. We got a clock for a head. I would say this is like the best design. Right, Ishmael over here. Can I? Especially cool are like the alternative versions of the characters, right? When they got like some other stuff going on. They look really fucking cool as well. Like the more British steampunk version of Maso. Or like the Chinese Fire Fist Maso.
So you're a bestie, aren't you?
I like how normal the characters look as well. The characters for the most part look very normal. Well, they got like some idiosyncrasies, but like it's not like they Oh, there we got. Ryosha, for example, I love how she's like wearing the jacket above her shoulders, a big ass sword, always like smoking. Gregor, he has a really interesting design. He's like based on Kafka's Cockroach book, right? I know you farted and don't deny it. With his fucking cockroach arm, he looks so fucking cool. Yeah, certain movement talks a lot about it. He's like obsessed with it. I like Limbus Company. I just like. I mostly can't hold myself from playing this game online, in private, right? I need to. Jesus fucking Christ. I need to. I wanna stream it, but like usually I just play it immediately and don't even wait. I think Heathcliff might be my favorite character though. He's such a. He's like a human puppy, and I love how abrasive he is and everything, right? He is unfortunately British, like that kind of hurts. A lot of people like Meso. Oh! Yeah, this is actually really cool. This is like a very good example. Hong Lu is fun. Hong Lu is like really fun. Yeah, this is like exactly what they say, by the way. Like, it's a group of people who wear the same uniform, but like everyone has their own spin to it, right? They're like very formal. It seems very lax because of the positioning, how they like hold the weapon, everything, the smile on their face. You can like immediately see, just on the pose alone, you can also kind of tell what kind of person it is, right? You can see that this is like a professional. Like, with the way they're holding the hand, they have like a very professional air to them. The cool metal layer, I wonder what his arms are going to be like. We still haven't gotten Meso's Kanto. I think his arms are going to really fucking crazy. He's balding. He's not balding, he just has like his hair styled in a way that his scalp is like very easy to see. She's just a more like wild personality, right? A big ass sword. Very rude with his smoke and everything. Connects into Mr. Group while still allowing for slow, sufficient storytelling. Exactly. Just a big forehead. I mean, he's French. He has to have like some issues. How small is she? How small? Why did they make her so small? Why did they make her so small? She's not that small. She is not that small. You can see that she has like very different shoes, right? You can see that she has like very different shoes down there. Can I like zoom in? I forgot how to zoom in. Whatever. There's like a big focus on her shoes. It's also the same in her abilities, that the shoes have like a very big thing. There's a story reason why, but you will see there. She also has like obsession about like fixers, right? She essentially got like little stickers on her jacket because she really likes these companies. She put like a lot of like stuff on her clothes. Her sword looks really fucking cool actually. What the fuck? While Purgesnacht, he is more like. Her sword really looks fucked up. What the fuck? Why doesn't it have like a fucking... She's not even holding it down there, by the way. I like never noticed it. She holds it up here. You can't really tell much about foes depending on her design, which is fine. I think she doesn't really show much, right? It's more sort of a robot in a way. Same for him, but like you can see that he's like fucking depressed with his fucking eyes. The bug arm. I don't know what this is. I think it's like a tattoo of the Ungeziefer. And Kragui. I think this is the Hebrew spelling of his name, I believe. Yeah, exactly. She's like very normal. She doesn't really have much about her. It's more like a sort of... She has like the internet in her head. In connection between like multiple dimensions. He's also like he's just like very normal as well. He's a very timid person. He likes to stay in the back. But he has a very pale, like weakish expression on his face, right? Like he's very timid, weakish, stuff like that. He's got the fucking bug arm. And like he also seems very unkempt. A soldier, you can immediately see like she's a little bit more confident the way she's standing and like sitting there and all. Ghost after streaming. Hi, hello there. We are currently playing a little bit of Limbus Company. How are you doing? If you're a fan of Limbus Company and haven't played anything after, we are currently playing Canto, the Intervalo, the newest Intervalo. Do not possess me. No, do not possess me. Do not do that. Do not. No possessing, please. I wanna be my own person. Sinestrik. Beerus, definitely not GM, Sally Rivalo, Karks, Ghost, Charlie Crone. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I hope you had a lot of fun with Hyperlight Drifter. I think that's the game by the same guy that made Bastion stuff, right? He has like a really cool art style. I wanna maybe play one of these games in the future. I was just like talking about, I'm pissed that Ishmael doesn't use the harpoon, by the way. It's kind of lame that she doesn't use the harpoon. Oh, hold on, let me search. But yeah, thanks for the raid, I appreciate it. We were playing Limbus Company. I think I should like get back to Limbus Company as well. Since this is my last stream for like a couple of weeks, right? I will be disappearing for a vacation afterwards. There is a chance I'm just going to like dip out midway through. This was supposed to be a very spontaneous short stream. We will see. I wanna get through as much as possible. I've been like yapping too much. I shouldn't yap this much, I'm gonna be honest, but it's fine. But yeah, thanks for the stream, I appreciate it. The stream is treating me very well so far. I love it. I like it. I'm getting hungry, which is an issue, but other than that, we are doing fine. Hyperlight Drifter is currently 60% off, hashtag not sponsored. You should get Hyperlight Drifter if you haven't yet. The guy's games are like pretty nice. Don Quixote was watching Sinclair and Shun's two-person play. Silently wiped the tears away. Bravo! Bravissimo! Certain minor details are missed, such as the UA fade, the fixer was left-handed, and that he had the habit of playing with the lighter in his left pocket before every duel. Yet, 'twas a wonderful reenactment indeed. I have no other critique to impart upon thee. Happy to hear that. If you haven't, definitely do play Bastion as well. I think it's, I mean, I assume you did, probably, maybe. Potentially. Do not throw stuff at me. Why is the throw rate even not working? What? I have the thing on. Okay, definitely keep Bastion in mind as well then. Bastion, I believe, was like the first game by this guy, and it's also like very popular. It's very popular. When faced with great adversity in thine adventures, rekindle the memory of your fate and fixer's final duel. Remember it well. Thus cometh to an end the lessons of today. Huh? It was just for a moment, but I think I'm starting to get it. I get why she's so obsessed with fixers. Clutched tightly in Shichun's hands were badges of Don Quixote. That were the badges that Don Quixote gifted to her. Look at how cute this is, by the way. Look at their fucking expression. This is fucking adorable. Time certainly flies when hearing the tales of exciting adventures. Was it the other way around then? Wait, maybe I'm like completely confusing it. Maybe I'm thinking of a different game. Oh, wait. Oh, I have confused it with Transistor. I confused it with Transistor, I'm sorry. I like completely confused the games. I confused it with Transistor. But it was still by the same guy who made Bastion, right? And a mirror. I learned how to be more true to myself by looking into the mirror. I still wonder why they just have the fucking mirror there though. I'm sorry, do not mow me. Understanding of city engineering and its practices. Let's do it like that. She gives the morale back that everyone else loses. Don't have a combo yet. Okay, immediately starts with a fucking explosion. Boom! This is a component part taken from the structure that forms H-Corp. This may prove to be an opportunity to conduct an in-depth analysis of the nature of the former H-Corp singularity, which has been enduring for such a long time. Demon Solar Ash, Hyperlight Break. And processes. Okay, yeah, I completely confused the developers. I'm sorry. Do keep Bastion and Transistor in mind though. They are like still very good games. I just talking out of my ass. Holy shit! I should be ashamed. I should stand in the corner and think about what I have said. Indeed, an opportunity to study the H-Corp singularity is not one that comes often. But yeah, if anyone has like read in depth, by the way, it's like fine. It's fine. I will take care of everyone here. Everyone who decides to stay. Let me introduce myself as well, because I didn't do that. I am MoMoMo-Mo. Fuck. MoMoMo-Mo. Can't pronounce my name. You're Captain Space Pirate and Space Bounty Hunter, and I usually like to play like really fun indie games. This is an exception right now. This is an exception. I'm an indie/variety streamer, I guess. An opportunity to study the H-Corp is not often yet. Thank you. I might get some sleep. Good night. It was good finally catching you. Yeah, I need to like catch one of your streams still, man. Like the collabs don't count. I wanna just like get your own stream, right? I still haven't had a chance yet. Is that one that comes often? One day, inshallah. As there was a potential for integration into Mephistopheles, I made a request to disassemble a part of the boss engine, but was denied. A shame. Hold on. What does it even do? So I know that the H-Corp, that the former H-Corp singularity is like this weird room thing they have going, right? Where like everything kind of like shifts and changes constantly. That is H-Corp singularity, if I remember correctly. Aren't you the one who built Mephistopheles though, Miss Faust? Mephistopheles is indeed Faust's work, but not all of it was mine. It is possible that Faust may never reveal every small detail that went into its creation. I would very much enjoy a chance to completely disassemble it, even its ancient engines, so that it could be reassembled with my own hands. Yeah, sure. Jesus fucking Christ. She fucking exploded. Man should learn various detailed mechanical fundamentals about old H-Corp technology. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, Faust, you're killing me. So that's how it works. I think I get it. Didn't think this is how I'd get to learn more about the old H-Corp. I don't think I can do much against the reconstruction days right now, but this knowledge will certainly come in handy when the day comes for me to gradually dismantle that iniquitous thing. Wow, hi everyone, how you doing? Hey, happy to see you here, my man. You jellyfish person, just apparently according to Dave, you're actually not a skeleton. And you apparently have a brain. The day when Hang Yuan can be a place where people can live without fear. Without the fear of encroaching reconstruction days, without obsessively counting their rooms to see if they fall or not. Until Hang Yuan can be a place where you can sleep with the promise of safe tomorrows. I'm sure you'll pull it off. Oh, and I learned a lot during this lesson too, Miss Faust. Faust, what happened there? You look kinda... What happened there, Faust? Are you okay, Faust? Are you okay? Hi, Fab. How are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Faust, how are you doing? Are you okay, Faust? You kind of seem like something exploded right in your face. The voltage must have been set too high. Repeating experiment with a different combination of fuses and wires. There was supposed to be a lesson somewhere in there, right? Faust is gonna get cancelled. I didn't want to make that joke, but like, yeah. Faust, I wonder why she's doing blackface. Unbelievable. I was ready to go to the gym. Have fun running and lifting and everything else. Oh, what, are you winning? I haven't had to press the win rate button yet, so I don't know. There's a chance. I think I can probably disregard the rents in the future, right? I got like way too much rent. Expert, let's fucking go. Oh, Gregor! Oh, Gregor! Oh, great. Gregor's going to trauma dump, guys. Gregor's going to trauma dump. Can't wait for Gregor to trauma dump us. Let's go with this one. Actually, no. Let's go with this, I think. Let's go with this, and... I'm setting city engineering my war tales. Let's see, I definitely wanna like get these up as well a bit. I can risk a little bit of morale. Dawn is going to fill the morale right back. Unlike some other classes, which were more on the upbeat side of things. Oh, not the depressed music, fuck. No, don't fucking trauma dump us. The room's air felt grim and solemn as everyone saw what Gregor had written on the chalkboard. On war. Oh, that's a book by Clausewitz. That's a book by the Prussian Clausewitz guy. I know that. Is he just going to fucking retell fucking Clausewitz philosophies? Losing a ring war leaves a much larger, longer-lasting impact than some medium-sized enterprise closing up shop. It might be too soon to talk about this, but we came pretty darn close to one recently, didn't we? We were this close to a large-scale war breaking out right here, which absolutely would have happened if Miss Chichon failed to finish the ascension. It would have spread like wildfire too. So, my class is going to be about what exactly happens when a war... Oh. The piece of chalk slipped from Gregor's fingers as he went to scribble something on the board. His left hand was trembling as though the room's temperature had plummeted on only for him. Oh, he's getting like a fucking PTSD attack or something. Fuck, I hate this. Man, what's it gotta? Excuse me, Miss Healer. Is it okay if I smoke? Go ahead. You're good? Phew. Well, when else am I gonna get a chance to share the realities of war right to a wing chief executive officer's face, huh? The moment that just don't come off your skin, no matter how hard you scrub at them. Hey, take a break if you need it. I'm going to listen to every word you have to say here today, no matter how long it takes. Gregor, he better not die. I want Gregor to live. Man, do I appreciate that sentiment. Well, still though, I can't dilly-dally when Miss Chichon's got other stuff to deal with, huh? So, let's take a look at how things were at the beginning of the Ring War. Now I know enough about Urban and Trench War to give an explanation of my own. God, I love depression and trauma dumping, let's fucking go. And that's why the Smoke War fronts were mostly characterized by trench warfare. No one wanted to risk fighting in concrete jungles where they could be surrounded by enemies at times. So everyone tried to draw each other out to an open field battle, which naturally turned into trench warfare. Of course, every ring has different singularity, so this isn't really applicable to all cases. It's just that the former G-Corp found flat planes easier to maneuver in. I wonder, like during a war, what happens at 3:33 a.m. though? When the swarm like gets released, right? When the stalkers, the sweepers like get released. Do like the positioning of everything, is it considered a sort of, what's it called? I'm struggling for words right now. Hold on, let me think. Is the positioning of all the tents and whatnot considered a home at that point, or does everyone have to like go into an underground bunker they have built beforehand in order to not get like swept up? Like DVD went at 3:33:99 a.m. You joke about that, Chuck, but like canonically in lore in this game, right? At 3:33 a.m. They release a bunch of sweepers, and those sweepers can and are allowed to eat everything that is outside of a residential area. Like if you're outside at 3:33 a.m., you get like attacked by a fucking cyberpunk looking motherfucker that just slurps you up like a milkshake. Playing gacha at 3:33 a.m. Don't watch at 3:33 a.m. I've met Herobrine at 3:33 a.m. He sucked me off. I have like a fucking battle rap rhyme in my head, but I don't wanna like. Shouldn't be out at 3 a.m. unless you're traveling or working, to be honest. I like night walks, so like the night is like such a pleasant place. I think being outside during the night is like really cool. I like it. Of course, every ring has a different singularity, so this isn't really applicable to all cases. It's just that the former G-Corp found flat plains easier to move in. I feel like Dang Guanyan could make a pretty good use of Hangyuan as a defensive fortress, especially with its internal structures constantly shifting around, which the He should know and use very well. Exactly, this should explain why they were hesitating outside Dangyuan. Remember the thumbfellas? The ones we met who were going in circles? Not to mention how the Haisho all utilized the topography of Hangyuan differently. Even if an outsider were to get a read on how one of the branches maneuver around Hangyuan, as long as the 12 Haisho branches are standing, Hangyuan is unassailable. Well, despite going into all that, I'm sure we all know what the best answer in all warfare is. Nuclear destruction! Not having a war in the first place? I'll be honest, I can't stop thinking about some of the stories you've been telling us. I can't even imagine what it would be like to have to not only witness it, but go through all of that. We did visit your Fathoms, Gregor, but that wasn't even the tip of the iceberg. You saw that guy get possessed by N by 3 a.m? Yeah. That's what 4 and 5 a.m.s are for. I don't see a difference between 4 a.m. and 3 a.m. 5 a.m. works depending on if it's summer or not. The city was swallowed in smoke, its citizens in madness. He had always shrugged off those stories as rambling of the past, but during the war, he stood at the center of the heartless machine that was the city, its every gear calibrated to slaughterhouse precision to maximize the death of its people. There he must have witnessed the things far worse than the worst the city presently has to offer. His eyes gazed beyond the veil of the bygone past, shaking restlessly in the pursuit of what was no more. Oh boy, sorry fellas, I'm afraid I got carried away lamenting what happened that I forgot this was supposed to be a class. I'll be sure to prep something more useful next time. No, everything you taught me really solidified my resolve. This chaos within Hangyuan needs to come to an end soon, lest something so horrible could happen. I'm heading to my next class. Wait for me! Even after the two students had left, Gregor lingered in that room for a while, lighting up a cigarette after cigarette without erasing what he wrote on the chalkboard. Smoke soon filled the room. He left only after almost emptying the entire pack. I love they actually like did something with Gregor again. I love they did something with Gregor again because he was being neglected for a while, right? The intervals are like good for that. The intervals are like really good for making sure everyone's getting like built up a bit. Who's the next one? Is it Heathcliff? I want to talk with Heathcliff. It's Hung Lu. You know what? Yeah, this is fine. We can get morale completely up afterwards. Surviving Hung Yuan. Okay, he's just going to talk about the city. How are classes going, Shichun? If I'm not you, big bro, I pay attention in class. Oh, hello, Miss Dayo. She was really insistent on helping me out, even though I refused because she looked preoccupied. The moment though I found out about the contents of his lesson plan, I simply could not allow him to do this alone. Looks like it's going to be another serious class. Apologies for the delayed. Greetings, Dayo of the Lin family. Formally extends your greetings to the venerable hierarch. Been a while since I heard that greeting around here. Wait, what about the big sis Bao Chai? Are you sure it's okay for a Shuo family bodyguard to be here? I am no longer employed by Miss Bao Chai's guard. Wait, don't tell me we got you fired? Everything I did that day, including accompanying you, was under Miss Bao Chai's orders. As for why she no longer needed my services, I don't understand myself. She certainly let me go after the trouble was over. So, what's there for you to teach me, big bro? Your last lesson plan about not making things awkward got vetoed by CeeLo, so... You could have taught me a thing or two if we were still kids, but come on. You spent most of your time stuck in Ye Hongyuan before leaving Hongyuan. I don't know what you could possibly have to teach me. Hehe, don't you worry, Shichon. This is the one thing I'm pretty good at. Oh, did he like hire a bunch of fucking assassins to like try and kill him? My lesson for Shichon and Sinclair is... In clear, neat handwriting, Honglu wrote, surviving Hongyuan on a chalkboard. Oh well, I don't think I need any help in that department from you. Look, I know you have had your share of assassination attempts, big bro, but Jamu, I mean the previous hierarch and the elders, favor sheltered you from the worst of it. She's not wrong. Back when we had to fight our way through a bunch of sweepers, weren't you also one of the handful who got assassinated? When you won? Oh, that? I was wondering the hallways because I felt like something was off about my room. Until Dante told us all to go back to our rooms, of course. Dante got his ass killed. Wait, it was my fault? You do have some intuition, I give you that. Looks like I'm going to have to prove myself. Daya, would you mind preparing the thing? Oh, the thing. They got the thing, guys. They got the thing. The thingamagic. You have my utmost faith, but please do practice caution. Sometime later, Lin Dayu appeared with 4 bowls, splitting with tea, before sprinkling some powder in one of them. What's that? That's powdered wolfsbane. I see where this is going. You're going to teach me how to tell which of these bowls contain poison, right? You can stop now. I learned to recognize infamous poisons like wolfsbane when I was 7. If it was something as tame as that, what you're suggesting, venerable hierarch, I would not have been here to accompany him. Lin Dayo continued the process, sprinkling wolfsbane into 2 more bowls. Hong Lu, who was watching that with an oddly contented expression, closed his eyes. Please mix them up, Dayu. Okay, wait, what? We stared in confusion, but we could hardly tell what was going on with the speed at which Lin Dayu swept around the bowls. When we looked back at Hong Lu, there were 3 silver spoons in his hand. Those silver spoons were custom made at Dang Yuan Yan's request. I can't pronounce these names! A must-have item for children of the 4 great houses. They can detect non-sulfuric poison as well. Yeah, I know. They're actually... Actually what? It's nothing. In Hong Yuan, where we are beset by threats of assassination from all directions, knowledge alone isn't enough to save you. What the heck are you... But Hong Lu opens his eyes before Jia Shi-chun can finish his sentence. Then he throws the silver spoons in his hands, like throwing pins toward the 3 of the bowls. And immediately chucks the 4th bowl, which hadn't thrown a spoon at. Holy crap, are you insane? You barely even checked them for... Shiran's Nuet tea is always delicious, even when cooled. The 3 silver spoons Hong Lu had cast earlier were slowly melting away after quickly becoming tarnished black. Is wolfbane poison to melt through metal? People like to be thorough with their poisons in Dark Yan. Since everyone's been trained for immunity since childhood, you have to make a mixture of various poisons to have a real effect. Fine, I don't even wanna argue. What's your secret? I wanna know too. Do they sound different or something? I just went with my hunch. Just a hunch? How are we supposed to learn that? We are not Heathcliff, you know. You'll get the hang of it after a few tries. I'll help you out. Shall we begin with 2 bowls? Jesus fucking Christ. I managed to tell the difference between the bowls by reading Hong Lu and Darius' subtle tells. Yay! Wisdom! I see. When you say you just avoided whatever felt wrong with a hunch, you were reflexively identifying the threat by reading the room and connecting it to your intuitive experiences. Aha, you were using mysterious anxious breathing to clue you in. So this is how you managed to survive for so long. Listen carefully, Shi-chun. I know that the adepts of each Haisha will come to your aid with a flick of your wrist. And I know that your residence in Wanxian Wu will be engineered to be by the best craftsmen to become a safe fortress stuck to the brim with all kinds of useful bonuses to protect your life. Even still, there will come a day when you will start to feel this creeping sensation, whose origin you can identify. And when it does, I hope you won't brush off that sensation as nothing. You're worrying over nothing. Shi-chun whipped around away from Hong Lu as if to express dissatisfaction, but her softened expression told me that she was glad to see him worried. Wait, what exactly did you say? Okay, good. Yeah, fucking trauma dumped him. Every 6 days, you will be subject to midterms prepared by the board of directors Cha Yuan-chun. A palanquin has been prepared to take you to the exam site, and only by passing the tests may Jia Shi-chun retain his status as a family hierarch. My lady? Oh, don't worry yourself over much, Master Wei. You sound like you're at a funeral. She will pass these tests with ease as long as she has been diligently taking her classes. Now it's I simply hope I can survive until she returns. Cough! It seems that Wei's rather funereal voice wasn't just out of concern for Shi-chun. Are you sure you're okay, Wei? I can't escape them even in my dreams. The unfinished bundles of paperwork cascading over me like a storm, burying me. Steel yourself, for that was no dream at all. In fact, never have I once seen paperwork trained in the arts of airwalking until now. I must be severely sleep deprived. Looks like we are not the only ones going through the ringer, huh? Okay, so she's fighting, right? Who am I fighting? Okay, she's just fighting, I guess. I do like these little doodles as well, by the way. They're like cute. Ooh. You gotta get rid of the slash stuff. If we can figure out how. Hey, you're one of the she-boys. We finally meet. I had hoped to fight you in the family hierarchy war. If you're the one to beat, then isn't this supposed to be a sparring match? Why does it sound like you have a personal grudge against me? Oh, it's nothing. Nothing at all. Why in the world would I ever hold a grudge against you? The results of family hierarchy war couldn't be any clearer, and everyone even remotely connected to the mess has all been dragged away and put under investigation. And hey, guess what? They dragged away half of my family, which means more room for me. I should really thank you, right? Honestly, why don't you just declare a war against the She family at this point? Wouldn't that be much easier? Was not easy, it never is. What are you on about all of a sudden? It's not something we should be talking so lightly about, even as a joke. Your family was arrested because they are under investigation for treason against Dagua and Yan. If they're innocent, I'm sure they'll be released soon enough. I know pretty much a given that they'll all be ruled as guilty regardless of what really happened. You know, I can even pay them a visit because you've hidden their cells all over Hong Yuan. They're not hidden. All holding cells within Hong Yuan have always been designed to move around in very short intervals. You know, that does seem like the kind of design that would lead people to make some unfortunate assumptions, though I'm sure the initial purpose was to prevent escapes. I recently gained a better understanding of Hong Yuan's structure, so I'm planning to change our policies so that prisoners still on trial are allowed to have fixed locations. Jesus Christ, I cannot fucking... I guess I need to like take a little break and like let them go ahead while I just yap or something, right? Really, where do you... I was lucky enough to take a few excellent classes recently. Oh, by the way, she's like growing into this. I managed to reflect upon myself a bit too. Huh, you did change a little. Still, you better not expect me to go easy on you. I've got my own things to take care of. Good. Come on, let's do this. Many illustrious fixers of the past have said that naught but disparagement awaits unjust victories. Chinese prison system, they just got like 2 people carrying you around. I saw like a Japanese prison at the Hakunen, right? That means it was around the thingamajig, around Mount Fuji. The tall areas. I saw a prison cell over there and holy shit, they're uncomfortable. You like can't stand or do anything really, just like sit there and lie. And usually I think they just put a bunch of people in there as well. Very uncomfortable. Kick your ass! Kick your ass! Ooh, look at her. Look at her. Oh, she's doing it. Oh, she's sweating. You can actually like appreciate the animation a bit more, which is like really cool. No, it's fucking wood, buddy. It's fucking wood. It's not rice, prison boys. You can't eat through. I mean, maybe if you're half beaver, man, maybe then you could. God, I fucking love the animation in this game. They're like so cute. And I think he's dead. Got a lot of bleed as well, which is good. A little bit more of extra damage. Crimson Strike! Achoo! Again, Crimson Strike! She's just spamming the same move. She's just spamming the same move. This is like so unfair. Crimson Strike! And die! No, no, he's attacking me! Crimson Strike, she's just spamming the same move over and over. This is like Crimson Strike! This is so unfair. This is actually so unfair. What the fuck? She just spammed the fucking meta move over and over again. Unbelievable. Good for you, you won. Now stop giving me that look and get out of here. You lost most of your clan during the family hierarchy, didn't you? Yeah, so what? Are you calling me a penniless... loser. Why is he assuming this? Are you calling me a penniless loser? Yeah. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah. You're a little... And I'm sure that's what I look like to you too. I don't want your sorry every clan member who died in the evaluation to have died for nothing. If I show weakness, that means I'm making everyone who participated in the evaluation look weak. So I'm going to win. And I'm going to win without the fertile soil my predecessors have left behind, because their legacy was unjustly nourished by the blood and tears of Hung Yuan itself. Shi Hua Shen, you are tenacious, determined, and strong of will. That must be why everyone stood by you, down to the last man. You know my name, ma'am? I do. So, do you think, when I make losing your name and glory for the remaining history of Hung Yuan? Jesus fucking Christ, she's awesome. Exploring and overcoming the unknown, Xianghu journeys. Let me actually do something really big. I wanna charge my phone a bit, because it's at like 20%. Yeah, I also need to like stand a bit. Okay, I got 100. She's giving a lot of young. She's younging the shit. Wait a second, what the fuck is young? Wait, what the fuck is young? What? Oh wait, why is this not? Why is this? What's with the coloring? Oh, I'm getting a call. Hold on. All right. I will have to dip now. I will have to dip. Take the dad, I said. I will tell him that. I don't know if I'm going to stream again. I will not do any promises. I will probably do the rest of this offline. One day I will do an actual like complete stream. Hello, that I said bye. Okay. Hi Hanban, how you doing, Hanban? Hope you have a wonderful evening. It's nice seeing you again. It's been a while, man. I know who we are rating as well. I don't think I have like rated this little goober in like a very long time, and usually I like watching a stream, so yeah. We are rating into Barrel. We are going to... Let's listen to the Chinese song. Let's listen to the next song. What are these fucking songs? Holy fucking shit. Thanks for being here. I will make an announcement on Twitch still. But yeah, I will be gone for a while. In 2 weeks, I will be back. And then we are going to play Silk Song. I don't know. Barrel raid. Or something like that. Let's just make this the fucking raid message. Yeah, I will be gone. And thanks for being here. Appreciate everything. And until in like 2 weeks or so, once I come back from my vacation. Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye. Don't forget about me. And follow me on Twitter if you wanna see me losing my mind at the what the fuck's going on. Do I even have like... If you want, I think I need to like get more used to like these things to make sure you guys like join me on everything. I don't have a Twitter comment. I might need to do one. Do I have a socials one? I don't. I forgot I had one. Well, I don't. Awesome. Bye-bye. Thanks for the subscription. Hello. Adios. Yeah, follow